Maybe.
Fuck it, I'm gonna have a beer.
There you go.
Oh wait, that's your beer.
That's
Well,
mine.
mine's over there.
Yours is the big beer.
Nothing but quality entertainment here.
Right?
Oh, so where is everybody tonight? Oh, it's Friday night. They're all drunk.
Come get drunk with us. We're already got a head start on you, though.
Not really. I only had one.
I've had half of one.
Had half of a 12 pack.
Yeah, right.
Hey, we have one person watching.
Hi, one person.
Hey, everybody. I guess we're live.
We're live.
So where are we tonight?
The fucking truck stop some fucking where. I don't know. Closest truck stop to me. That's where we are. With the fucking plug that into the GPS. Closest truck stop near me.
So we tried to go to Sevierville today.
That shit was fucking. Oh my god. The traffic was horrible. Wall to wall fucking idiots.
It took us 20 minutes just to get through the light to get out of Walmart. It was fucked.
And people would like cut you off and jump in front of you. There's not exactly it's quite as good stopping power as an RV as there is a small car. You go
Or
and
in the
get
ambulance
mashed.
that has barely any brakes at all at this point.
Yeah.
Need to get that fixed. Maybe need to do a telethon on that. I don't know. Hit the link is below because oh my god, it's gonna be a little while before I can pull over and start to work on it.
We're gonna have to get to the east side of North Carolina or middle.
The middle of it, yeah. So we
The
spent like
middle.
2 or 3 days in Knoxville.
Yeah, Knoxville was pretty awesome.
The thrift stores sucked.
But Aaron never contacted us. Sadly.
Yeah, but we did. We have a secret source for gold, and there's a video not about that. It's about the fact that I'm not going to talk about that. Does that make sense?
No, you rarely do make sense.
So anyway, actually we did find a little bit of gold in Knoxville and some silvers. And now I was going to do the flea market here at Sevierville. Oh my God, I can't stand the fucking traffic. It's just...
Traffic is a fucking nightmare.
It's Dolly. That's what it is. It's Dolly's fault.
Bond the ginormous boobs.
Yep, because everyone wants to come and stare at her giant boobs. I mean, you know, she has the same problem.
What's up, AZ?
Now I want a beer. Yes, watching my videos generally has an effect on people that you feel like you need to be inebriated to watch this shit.
Mm-hmm. I would suggest being inebriated to watch it. That's the only way it's tolerable.
So well, we're almost there.
We're almost North Carolina.
So North Carolina,
Carolina.
we're going to unload the storage locker, do some work on the trucks. If I make it over the mountains with no brakes, that'll be fun.
Yeah, going down the mountains after Asheville is going to be an ordeal for you.
Drinking whiskey. Well, there you go, brother.
Mm-hmm. He's drinking whiskey ATM. He's drinking whiskey ass to mouth. What? Is that what they were?
So anyway, we did find this in a thrift store. Where did we get this? Like Nashville, maybe?
I don't know. It's backwards on there. It's like 75 cents.
How do you make a one-armed blonde fall out of a tree?
Wave at her.
You wave at her.
I've heard that one.
Oh, okay. Here we go. How many men does it take to open a beer? None. It should already be open by the time she hands it to him. All right?
No. Rejected Dr. Seuss books? Huh. What's that all about?
Yentl the lentil, your colon can moo, can you? Your colon can moo, can you? Yeah. So I thought we would sit here and read some of these fun jokes.
People don't want to hear jokes. They want to hear current events and
A
stuff.
Japanese man walks into a
Right.
currency exchange in America with 2,000 yen, and he walks out with $72. The next week, he walks in with another 2,000 yen. This time, he only gets $66. He asks the lady why he got less money since last week. The lady says, fluctuations. And the man says, fuck you, crazy Americans, too. No? Okay.
We're getting bad tonight. We're getting so fucking bad tonight, guys.
Well, I'm trying. I'm doing my best.
Trying to get us banned. He's trying to get his best to get us banned.
Well, I was looking for the other jokes.
What did you put a bookmark in the pages that she's going to read?
I don't know. Why can't you tell blondes knock-knock jokes?
I don't know why.
Because they go answer the door.
Ugh. These are horrible.
Why can't you give a blonde more than a 10-minute lunch break? Otherwise, you'd have to retrain her.
That's what I think about. One yawn. Right?
What do you call an intelligent blonde?
Naughty. I'm saying, what do I call an intelligent blonde?
A golden retriever.
The golden retriever. AZ kid, exactly. This is boring. It is.
A young man sits down at the bar. What can I get you? The bartender inquires. I want 6 shots of vodka, says the young man. 6 shots? Are you celebrating something? Yeah, my first blowjob, the young man answers. Well, in that case, let's get you a 7th one on the house. No offense, sir, but if 6 shots won't get rid of the taste, nothing will.
Ew.
Doctor told a blonde she's pregnant. Are you sure it's mine?
Damn it, Jim. Where's my shark tooth fossils? Where's these shark's tooth fossil, huh? What'd you do? Promise you're gonna send one? Never did it.
No, we'll shoot a video when we get there.
Oh. Jeez. He says jeez. These are real groaners, aren't they, guys? Yep, we done lost 50 people.
I don't get that one.
You are a blonde, so.
All right, these are supposed to be the naughty jokes.
What's up? What's
Hey,
up, D-Man? What's up? Ooh, I like the show us the naughty jokes.
wow, some of these are too long to read.
They're like 20 paragraphs long, huh?
Mother's in the kitchen making supper for the family when her youngest daughter, walks in. Mother, where did babies come from? Well, Mommy and Daddy fall in love and get married, and one night they go into their room and they kiss and hug and have sex. That means Daddy puts his penis in the mommy's vagina, and that's how you get a baby. Oh, I see, but the other night when I came into your room, you had Daddy's penis in your mouth. What'd you get with that? Jewelry. Only the finest quality content here. Waiter,
You like that what he says?
do you have frog's legs? Well, certainly, sir. Well, hop on over here and get me a sandwich. I'm looking for a good one here.
Good luck with that.
So what's going on in your world? Ooh, went target shooting today. Tips on going live. Have lights.
Have lights. Cameras action.
Why
In
do
my RV travel tips and tricks about.
why do blondes wear
sorts out.
panties? To keep their ankles warm.
Oh. This dude says he's thinking about going to RV life here, huh? Any tips and trickies for us?
Tips and tricks.
Tips and tricks. What weird tip about our full-time RV life? What weird tip about it?
Don't buy a new RV. Don't go into debt for an RV.
Get an RV that's used that
It's going to break.
the new ones are sold broken. Anyway, we went to look at new ones and the panels were hanging off. The stereo was broken. So if somebody else buys your RV before you, they'd have to fix all that. Then you could buy that from them after they already fixed it.
All right, here you go. This one right here.
How does a man show he's planning for the future? He buys 2 cases of beer instead of 1. That's how I plan for the future.
That's thinking ahead there.
Jeez.
There you go.
Why did God put men on earth? Because a vibrator can't mow the lawn. Oh, please. Oh, please. Pretty much anything in the news today. What's up?
Anything new today?
What restaurant did the one-legged woman finally get a job at? We don't know. What? IHOP.
IHOP.
That's gotta be it. I've never heard that joke before, but it's gotta be IHOP. Come on, IHOP. I knew it. I got it right.
Oh, see? This is supposed to be a joke, guys.
How can you tell if a man is happy? Who cares? These are the stupidest jokes ever. How can you tell a man? Here's my joke. How can you tell if a man is sexually aroused? Question mark. Is he awake? And that's it. He's got the morning wood. He's got the morning wood knocking.
How do you fix a woman's watch? You don't. There's already a clock on the oven. Why do women have smaller feet than men?
What do you call a redhead with an attitude?
Red.
Normal.
Why do ladies wear white at weddings? So no one can see the stains. But I'm waiting. But anyways, why?
That makes no sense.
Why do women have smaller feet than men? Of course, so they can stand closer to the oven.
What do y'all guys think about these jokes? They're absolutely fucking horrible. Everybody's like, hey, we don't want to hear this shit.
Oh, the dishwasher should match the fridge and stove.
Why do his dishwasher match the fridge? Oh.
What's worse than a male chauvinist pig? A woman won't do what she's told.
That's me.
All right.
Please, yes. You done lost half our viewers.
You want more dumb jokes? I got plenty.
They said no. Do y'all want them? Said no, please.
I got to read this one now. Howard is feeling guilty. No matter how he tries to forget about it, he can't. The guilt and sense of betrayal are just overwhelming. Every once in a while, he hears that soothing
10
voice.
bonds in a tree.
He hears that soothing voice trying to reassure him. Howard, don't worry about it. You aren't the first doctor to sleep with one of your patients, and you're probably not going to be the last. But invariably, the voice of reason brings him back to reality. Howard, you're a veterinarian.
He likes the beastie stuff.
What do you call 10 blondes in a tree?
Call it country.
How can you tell your sister is on her period?
Dipstick.
We're waiting, and we're waiting. I have other jokes that, yeah, definitely would get me banned, and they're not in this book. This is her fault.
This is not mine. No, this is yours. Who wrote the book Blood in the Saddle? Who? Holy gosh.
The Kotex Kid.
The Kotex Kid.
Why did the Mexican throw his wife off a bridge?
To see if she could fly. Did it make him bean burritos?
She didn't make him a sandwich, obviously.
Did it make him a sandwich?
Tequila.
Tequila. Oh, what? I gotta pee on that note.
Oh.
Not the pee on it.
Quality entertainment, I tell you what.
I tell you what.
So there is another video that I haven't posted because I'm lazy. There hasn't really been a whole lot. Like, we spent all day, and what was the finds from today? What did you do with the bag of finds? That's it. One sterling necklace.
Bracelet.
Why does the RV... Oh, this is a good one. Why is the RV so obedient? Because it goes where it's towed to.
Oh, that's
actually
cute.
It's actually a Ford joke, I think.
Well, we both got Ford, so we're fucked.
Check out some of our Knoxville treasures.
You want to show them that box?
Oh. You got me a pearl necklace.
I know, isn't that
Ugh.
cute?
I don't even fit.
You got a big neck. What?
Bought that for $1.50.
For $1.50.
Sterling silver and pearls. $1.50.
Yep.
This one, we looked through this place. What's this thrift
Hour
store?
and a half or more.
One of the flea market deals, the indoor flea market where you got all the different booths set up. Hour and a half, and this is what we found. This, and for $1, sterling silver rosary.
Totally picked over there.
Super picked over.
Super
or
picked.
super overpriced, like $40 for a silver ring. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, right. I don't
You
think so.
good? Oh.
What's our other Knoxville good stuff? Oh, paid a
This
little
is
more
not-
for this, but it's worth a lot more, so that's okay. That is a very, very pretty 10K bracelet. I think we paid $25 for it.
Yup.
$25.
Not bad, not
Not
bad.
bad. The profit margin on it will go for $70 to $80. Hopefully. This is my find. I think I spent 25 on these too.
Mm-hmm.
Big ass Juanita's 10K gold earrings.
Hoopies.
Big ass fucking hoops, and they're pretty.
They're was it tri-gold?
It's
Yellow,
tri-gold.
green, and rose.
Yeah, it's yellow, rose, and white.
Oh, and white, and it went
Yeah.
green. Okay.
So we got 2 gold there. We got a couple of silvers. Is that it?
That's it. That's it on that.
Here, put those back in the box.
Okay.
It's been rough out there.
I think it's because it was the towns we were going to were real touristy and real picked over.
Like Nashville.
Well, you know what? Nashville wasn't half as busy as Sevierville today.
It's like if you
Holy
crammed
shit.
all of Nashville onto one street.
Maybe, yeah. That was crowded.
Red, show us the tattoo on your arm. Let's try not to get banned. Yeah, the tats are rough. I'm pretty sure she did them herself with a hunting knife.
I got him when I was 19. That's a good while back. A couple years ago.
I'll show you guys my tattoo.
Yeah, show him your tattoo. He's got a tattoo too. I bet y'all guys didn't know that. He's got one tattoo.
And we're not talking about a midget.
That's offensive to call them midgets. You should call them little fuckers. They like to be called little fuckers.
Why isn't it offensive anymore?
Nothing.
I can't even tell some of the jokes in this book without getting banned.
What year is that book? I've been asking you what year is that book, and you haven't told me yet. Some of them are very offensive. Some of them are like, holy shit, what?
2004.
Is that all? Some of them are pretty fucking rough.
The Lone Ranger and Tonto walk into a bar. You're banned.
What's everybody talking about here? Dad jokes aside, I really enjoy you guys. Well, we appreciate that. Y'all guys want to talk about current events? I know you do. We don't want to hear no more jokes. What's he say? Tattoo for Fantasy Island. My name is Tattoo. I can't read the rest of it.
Look, boss, they played.
He played.
I used to watch that with Khan. Little did we know the dark side of Mr. Rourke, right? When he took over the Enterprise and killed a bunch of people.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Ricardo Montalban. He was Khan in Star Trek.
Oh, Khan.
Ricardo
You talking about
Montalban.
not Klingon, dude. Was he a Klingon?
No. He was the genetically
Khan.
engineered super soldier.
I don't know him. I know Klingons in Star Trek.
Name me one Klingon in Star Trek.
Clingy McClingface. Raise the shields. Sulu.
So there's always the story of when I was working in Pensacola, and it's amazing what a uniform does. People just don't even see you. So in a Pepsi uniform, you can basically go anywhere.
The red
The red is the boss.
Red.
Well,
The boss. The red.
I had to drop off some boxes of syrup at the convention center. Didn't even pay attention. Walked straight in with my, my dolly full of bag of box. And all of a sudden, I'm like, okay, I gotta go to the bathroom. Turn around, there's a bathroom right there. Go and piss. And there's a full-fledged fucking Klingon next to me. What the fuck? Turns out I had walked straight into the Star Trek convention. It was like sold out, $40 a ticket. Sulu was there. Scotty wasn't, but the other one was. What's his name? The Russian. Chekhov. Scotty wasn't. Sulu, Chekhov.
Scotty wasn't a Zulu. A Klingon.
And Kirk were all there.
Oh, okay. I remember when I used to live in a boarding house in North Carolina. There was this dude, he was a total fucking Star Trek head. He would dress up and actually look like the fucking Klingon people. He
Yeah,
looked
imagine
like,
just
he looked like a Klingon without makeup.
I've dated her.
Ew.
But you imagine you're just like standing there
It's
taking a
fucking
piss,
awesome,
and you
though.
look over and there's like a full-sized fucking Klingon. You tried dowsing. Dowsing with what? Vodka?
Yeah, we tried dowsing earlier today. I liked it.
Yeah, but you need 2 rods for that. Delivering syrup. I used to be a Pepsi Cola salesman.
Pepsi Cola soda syrup. Right?
So that syrup is what you mix with the CO2 to make fountain drinks. So they would be called bag and box, and there'd just be a box filled with syrup. That's all it is. And they needed some. So there was one day I walked straight into the Horseshoe. I was out on the fucking playing field at OSU.
Jim is at Colt 45. No, it's not. It's what is it?
You got
Still
the big one.
Reserve. The big one.
Wait, use bent coat hangers, use cardboard tube as handles. I think we missed something on that conversation.
Oh, who is that?
Oh, the dowsing. Yeah,
Oh.
I like things that actually work. I don't get into like magical fantasy worlds. Except for, pretending that this is ever going to be a nice, peaceful relationship.
It is. See.
We can't find Coors out here.
Yeah, we haven't. Yes, we found Coors, but it's been Coors Light, not Coors Golden.
Yeah, they're like the regular yellow cans. You can't find them out here.
It's weird.
I guess that's why we had Smokey and the Bandit. He's trying to get the whole truckload of Coors over here.
Mm-hmm. Remember, Coors used to be illegal to sell to the east. What year?
Well, that's what the
about
movie
70 or
said. I
something?
don't know that that was real.
Right? I usually try to pick up like Bud Platinum. At least that's 6%. That it tastes good. I do like it.
So, do we have President Corpse yet? I haven't been
Please don't
following.
talk about President Corpse. What about our fucking stimuli checks? I want a stimuli check. That's what I
There
need.
was no distribution east of the Mississippi.
Yeah.
But was it illegal, like the movie said, Smokey and the Bandit? Was it illegal to transport Coors east of the Mississippi?
But why was it illegal?
It wouldn't have been. They just didn't do it.
But why? Coors is great. It's a good beer.
Yeah, Coors didn't go to New York
87.
until 87. Well, I'm a child of the 70s, so. But can't explain it. You've had dowsing rods. I would like to see this under scientific conditions. Prove it.
No, we haven't been magnet fishing lately.
Uh,
We might do some in like North or South Carolina, maybe. Well, if you like magnet fish in the desert, he actually pulled magnets along the crater of diamonds to try to pick up some garnets. Bootlegging.
Yeah, so basically the Smokey and Bandit thing is it wasn't necessarily illegal to sell Coors east of the Mississippi. It was illegal to take it across state lines without all the permits and taxes and all that shit.
Because it's alcohol.
Because it's alcohol.
Well, we do that all the time in the RV. We got alcohol in the refrigerator. Rarely though.
Very rarely is there
it
anything left
gets
after the
drank.
show. I don't know, I had a point and I forgot it. Fucking Steel Reserve. I just randomly found you guys.
Awesome! Hey, we're surprised YouTube isn't shadow banning us.
I don't know if he's sorry
We're
that
not
he found us
sponsored.
or if he's sorry that he is butting in. He thinks he's butting in. I don't know. Are you sorry you found us? I'm sorry I found me. I don't watch this shit.
Yes, I know.
All right, I'm gonna.
YouTube is like not wanting us to be sponsored and not giving us no money, so we're like
I
the poor
have to-
YouTubers.
I have to out Nugget Noggin.
You have to out nugget noggin.
In the very early days, when I first had the Adventures with Jim chat,
What years is this?
Nugget Noggin used to come in. I don't know what year, but he was like 17.
Ooh, he's a kid.
Thank you. So he would come into the chat and
What year was this?
annoying ass little punk.
Oh, come on.
Oh God, he was annoying. He'd somehow talked his mother into ordering him one of those long-range detectors, you know, that has like the blinking LED attached to a quartz crystal. And he was coming in like making fun of all the old guys who had been metal detecting since, you know, the early 80s. How he was going to just find so much more, and he was just going to show them, and when as soon as it gets here,
Oh, yeah.
it's weird that
Sometimes he's the man, sometimes I'm the man.
sometimes I'm usually just running for my life,
Yeah.
but weirdly, he doesn't use the long range detector anymore.
How much was one of those back in the day?
These things, the low end it'd start like $200, and some of them would go up to 2,000.
Oh, low end 200.
But Nugget Noggin also knew where Blackbeard's treasure was.
So did he ever bring it out and have it?
Well, the problem was that it was like 50 miles away from where he lived, and he didn't have gas to get there. That's why he couldn't go to get it.
Seriously, you gotta be fucking shitting me.
How did I get my vast knowledge about fossils? I don't think I have that.
Oh, come on, tell him.
Yeah, Nugget Noggin is one of those Garrett shills. Yeah, he kind of he got big. No, you know. But he was not just a Garrett shill. He started doing like prayers and shit in the videos. Like he would start his videos with a prayer.
He'd have little snippets of prayers.
So that was kind of like, yeah, I can live without that. No, I'm not sponsored by any metal detector company. Nobody's that damn crazy. I've just farted a beauty.
Good on you. We're very proud of you.
At least get it on camera.
No.
You know, it's made this show what it is.
Shit farts.
Yeah, so there was a group of us. Treasure Fiend, Nugget Noggin,
You alright?
Third Phase of Moon, a lot of the New Zealand detectors.
Chat, right?
Yeah, this was on the original Adventures with Jim chat on the website. A lot of the New Zealand diggers were on there. In fact, when Christchurch got hit with the earthquakes, they lost phone connections with each other, but some of them still had internet. So they were coming to the Adventures with Jim chat room going, have you heard from so-and-so? Because they were on the other side of the Christchurch earthquake.
Mm.
I actually went to college for geology. I didn't finish.
College educated mind.
There was a lot of alcoholism there. Wonder where that came from. But yeah, I did go to college for it. I spent a lot of years independently studying, rock hounding.
Fossil digging.
Yeah, basically it was an excuse to get chicks into the woods. Hey, you want to see my pretty rocks? Yeah, it's like 2 miles back in the woods here.
No. Yes.
It's weird how often that worked. Think how dumb a girl has to be to follow me 2 miles out in the woods to look at pretty rocks.
Pretty fucking.
I nap like every day at 3 o'clock. I'm like 3 to 5.
No, this is nap. This is KN AP. I don't know what that is. It's a joke.
Predator Tools should have sponsored Jim. Now, I loved George Sr. and I wouldn't have inflicted my show on Predator Tools during the original call-in show. I actually used to do a call-in show. If you gotta find some
Raise
of those.
baby chickens.
They're fucking hilarious. I had a microphone taped to wireless telephone so that we could hear it all. And I did a live interview with George Sr. And George Sr. is a fucking outstanding man. He's an old digger, and he will just sit there and drink and tell you stories until the cows come home.
Good content.
He's a good guy. In fact, the only real thing that he did do was he wasn't thrilled about the digger I was using in my videos. So he sent me one of the Predator tools for free just so the tool would appear in the videos. But it's a good tool, so it's not like, you know, I'm scamming anybody.
Hey, we're actually going to be heading down towards Florida here in maybe a month or so or less.
So the idea is we want to hit
Certainly.
like Greensboro, get some shit done there. Then we're headed to Charleston, actually Columbia, Charleston, get some shit done there, some digging and have some fun. Then we're headed south to Tallahassee.
Yeah. So if you want to send us your contact information, his email is down in the links below. Go ahead and hit us up.
I have a bead belt work belt at the museum at Moundville. Moundville is where? Because there's a Mound City.
Is that the one where the snake is? For the
No,
where we went to visit? Some kind of mound.
Are we going to do Myrtle or not?
Myrtle Beach is really crowded.
Well, it'll be wintertime.
I know, but there's nowhere to park at Myrtle Beach.
So what
He will. There you go.
So what I'd like to do is we'll go from Tallahassee all the way across the Panhandle again, because that's where all the good gold is. That's where all the old fucks go down to retire. They die.
The old fucks.
And then no one knows what to do with their shit, so they just give it to the thrift stores, and the thrift stores are just slammed.
Hey, I like better stuff than just the jewelry. They got like old stuff, like old pictures and stuff like that. I think that shit's cool. It's interesting history.
You like to smell it.
I like to smell musty books and stuff. It's weird. I like the way musty books smell. Paper.
Tuscaloosa. They do have a rattlesnake disc. Ooh.
Which reminds me, what about your rattlesnake? Your rattlesnake corpse you got from New Mexico.
Pile of goo.
Ew, is it?
Yeah.
Ew! You fucked up and left him in the bag, didn't you?
Yeah. Okay. I did pick up a rattlesnake, roadkill rattlesnake out of New Mexico, about 2 feet long. Forgot about him in the bag. And it's a pile of goo.
What about his buttons? Are they still intact, or are they goo too?
Okay, so detector-wise, I need two. For the East Coast, I need the G2, the Technetics G2 with the 5-inch coil, because I love Revolutionary War sights. And these sights tend to be very heavily polluted, especially with lots of iron. My sights in South, anybody who's hunted with me in South Carolina, they hate my ass because I don't dig in normal places. So you'll see in the videos, if you watch my videos, it's like, oh my God, he found another Real, found another George 2 or George 3. But if you actually go hunt with me behind the scenes, that's like the 1 or 2 good things we found all fucking day. Climbing through brambles, thorns, mountains of trash.
Brass tacks mostly.
Oh my God.
Brass tacks out the fucking ass in that one side.
On the East Coast, I hunt a lot of hard sites where I want that precision of the G2. But when I go back west, I want the gold bug for prospecting. Definitely would love to have
South Dakota.
South Dakota, we are going back eventually to Black Hills.
Probably the spring, because we got to get some stuff straightened out in South Dakota.
Yeah, we need to finally get our driver's licenses switched over.
We're going to get our driver's license switched to South Dakota. Get the rattlesnake.
I don't know what that meant. Anyway.
I was talking about the buttons. That's what I was talking. Was the buttons still intact, or are they goo too?
I did go digging through the goo to find the buttons.
You better dig through that goo and get the buttons out of there. You should have let them dry out like hey, show up. Hey, this is my finds here from the desert, all dried out. This is how I found this little guy.
All right, this, yeah, just walking along the desert. Completely
Looking
dried
for
out.
meteorites.
This thing was completely sun-dried, exactly like this.
We were looking for meteorites in the desert here. This is what I found. This guy here. He is hollow. Isn't that cool?
It's a horny
Look at
lizard.
that.
It's a horned lizard.
Yep. Here's this side's got it. That's my best find out
C5
the
or
desert.
C6? No. I have used the CZ21. And
Sun-dried lizard.
if you're doing beach hunting, that is a monster. You would not want to use that damn thing on land.
I want a metal detector that's waterproof. Waterproof. Because I hate, like, if you actually drop your detector while you're, like, detecting a creek, you wouldn't fuck it up. Just like, yep, so what?
You could always get the Ace. Isn't there a waterproof Ace?
I don't know, but I wouldn't want an Ace. I'll take an Equinox 6 or 800.
You know, I would actually really love to do a whole series of detector reviews. I was looking for ways I could possibly get a G2 delivered because I don't have an address while I'm on the road. So how would I actually get one sent in? I was looking through Walmart.com.
Oh no, Red's not getting a gear.
Red's
got a T2.
Are hundreds of detectors there by brands you and I have never heard of. They're all China knockoffs or Korea or whatever. And I think it would be absolutely hilarious to buy up some of these cheap detectors, use them for a couple of weeks, and then just give them away as giveaway prizes.
You mean like we gave Al the treasure tech?
Didn't want to do that, but that's what the
he won it fair and square.
He won it fair and square. That was bizarre.
Weird. He probably sold that shit. I would have sold it. Or maybe he gave it to some youngin or something.
I hope he just gave it away to some kid.
Because that's a child's. That's a beginning detector for a child.
So let me know what you think, because there are so many off-brand and weird brand detectors out there.
AT Pro.
So that I would, they're usually between $200 and $400.
Yep.
So what we would do, we'd collect donations, order one of these stupid things in. I'd use it for a couple of weeks, do a full review video on it, and then we'd do a contest to give it away.
That sounds pretty cool.
I think that sounds like a great idea.
Yep.
However, right now, I'm looking at the prospect of having to go down the mountains with no brakes. That ought to be fun, too.
My brakes are bad, too, but his brakes are really fucked.
I will be sure to have the cameras rolling. What do you think? I'll live stream.
Go live stream down.
Going down the mountain.
Go down the Appalachians there from Asheville, Black Mountain. That's a really, really steep grade there. It's a 7-degree grade.
7%, man, ain't no bad. There's
Yes,
10%, 10 to 12% grades in Colorado.
Well, okay, that's great, but your brakes wasn't bad in Colorado. Their brakes bad here in San Francisco. Still pretty goddamn bad.
And I know what to do. The back drums are finally have just given out. The one drum is just like leaking fluid completely. So nobody works on drum brakes. Save up and buy a used detector. Plenty of people get them as gifts and decide it's not for them.
Yeah, that's true.
It's possible.
Absolutely. You can look on eBay for that shit.
Who's getting a G2 as a gift? No, they're giving like, oh, here's an Ace 200.
Here's a Bounty Hunter Jr.
Right?
Like $50 from Harbor Freight.
I want that one. I want that one bad.
He wants that one.
No, but what I'm going to end up doing with the ambulance is the back brakes pretty much useless anyways. So I'm going to end up just bolting those off because they're leaking brake fluid, and then putting new brake shoes on the front end, which shouldn't be too big of a deal. All I need is the jack, the breaker bar to get the lug nuts off, and the C-clamp.
The jack.
But
you're going to have to like a 5-6 ton jack.
Yeah, the ambulance weighs 9,500 pounds, under five tons. So I'm going to need a pretty good jack.
But we could rent one of those from AutoZone, right?
But then I think it's going to take like 2 of us just to lift the fucking tire off the bolts.
Yeah, there's a lot of metal in that tire.
So we've got to get that taken care of. Like I said, I think I'm just going to bolt off the back brakes. You know, go to the master cylinder, just screw in bolts. It won't leak.
Maybe.
The only issue I'll have is if I hit it into snowstorms, I will really have a lot less control. I don't have that much control over the ambulance as is, so I think I'll be fine.
Just like me. Clyde is just like me. You don't have much control over him.
Just shoot me now and be done with it. Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, ow. So what is going on in your world? There's only like 11 people. Everyone's like, ah, fuck this is boring.
This is crap. They left because you was telling those horrible jokes.
Viola, Arkansas. Oh my God. We just left Arkansas.
Arkansas.
I have never seen as many cops anywhere else as in Arkansas.
Arkansas was a police state. Those cops up our ass the whole fucking time. They were like harassing us.
The yellow, oh.
The yellow what? Daytona?
I might have to get me one of those.
What is it?
It's one of them big ass fucking floor jacks used for
Oh, yeah, I
professional
suggested,
snap-on tools.
Yeah, I suggested Harbor Freight. We can look at that.
Really, it's not that complicated of a job. It is going to be messy as fuck because, of course, you got the graphite dust everywhere.
And we got to do something about my brakes because they're squeaking.
Hers is starting to. By the time we get to North Carolina, then I'll have to work on hers.
Right.
What do you guys think? I'm just going to bolt off.
Coming threes. What else is there?
Just going to shut off the brake lines to the drums.
That sounds creepy and scary.
He's
going to shut his back brakes off. It's going to be like a bicycle. All he's going to have is front brakes. And if you stop a bicycle with just front brakes, how it stops, it goes. That's what's going to happen. He's going to go, and it's going to go up like that.
That's not what's going to happen.
Yeah, it's going to be bicycle front brakes.
I've done this on a couple other cars that were really fucked up. Like the blue Beretta that I had. The brake lines going from the front to the back. Every time you patch one hole, it would just bring another leak. So it was like, fuck it. I just bolted off those lines, threw new brake pads on the front end, and it was fine.
Yeah, springs illegal. He patch this motherfucker. Seriously.
Yeah, most of those diving powers in the front anyways. Who needs brakes on all four wheels?
Who needs brakes on all four wheels on a 9,000-pound vehicle? Who needs that? Do I need brakes on all my wheels? No.
You need a coaster brake.
I need a Fred Flintstone speed hold and put my feet down there and go stop it, and to go.
So I don't know.
He doesn't know.
Nobody liked my jokes,
including me.
I have other jokes that I'm just not drunk enough to get to yet.
Well, let's not go there. They're gonna drop off like flies. See, you done lost another viewer, right? You said that. They said you threatened him with jokes, so we're leaving.
Okay, so how come there are no Mexicans in Star Trek? Because they don't work in the future either.
Exactly. He was talking about downshifting doing that.
Yeah, I can.
Fuck your transmission.
Hey, I can downshift going down the other side of the mountain. It'll be fine.
Just stay in the truck lane.
What's killing me is being in traffic.
God.
They're grinding hard.
Traffic today in Sevierville was fucking severe. It's the worst traffic we've been in a long time because we've been out west where there's a lot less people. We're coming back east, there's a shit ton more fucking people here. I forgot. And it seems like it's like doubled.
We've been through Sevierville before, and it was bad then too. They put Still Reserve in plastic bottles so that you don't throw it when you realize how bad this shit really is. Either that or so you don't get completely wasted on this shit and start, beating up your old lady with glass bottles.
Oh.
Weird Al and Janice.
Weird Al.
That's what we should call the show, Weird Jim and Janice.
No, how come you get to be your name and I get to be Janice?
Because if we did it your way, it'd be Weird Jim and Annis.
The fuck does that mean? Who the fuck is Annis?
Oh, holy fuck. I'm tired. So we went
did a lot of driving
Yeah, we did
today.
like 5 stops today looking for
Hey,
gold
hey.
and silver
Oh,
on the
shit.
one bracelet and total wipeout on the rest.
Tourist towns are really fucking wiped out.
Knoxville was good. Nashville, I don't know. There was something off about Nashville. I didn't like it there. But if you're in this eastern half of Tennessee here, what the fuck is up with the Carm thrift stores?
They don't have shit anyway.
Overpriced shit. All the jewelry had little test spots on it.
Oh, excuse
Where
me.
you drop
Hey,
acid on it.
yeah, exactly. Including the silver stuff, that like the plates and all that, the serving trays. Instead of them testing it on the back or the bottom, they would drop a drop of acid right in the middle on the top, which ruins the fucking piece altogether because there's a big ate-through place here.
What do we search for bottles? Yeah, of course, beer bottles.
No, we searched for more than that.
Yes, we do. We do look for bottles.
I haven't been bottle digging in a while. Neither one of us have. I really
Bottle
like
digging is
bottle
hard
digging.
work.
I love bottles. I love old bottles. I look for some in the antiques places, but I never find anything interesting. Just same old, same old.
See, there you go. From Fife, Scotland.
Ooh, Fife, Scotland. Ooh. Drinking Stella Artois. That's not Scottish. That's not French. Stella Artois.
It's probably made by Miller, and it's imported into Scotland.
That's what Harv drinks all the time.
So he's
is
drinking
Stella.
imported beer from Miller.
That's what Harv drinks.
Where do you work that they had knee-high bottles?
Where'd you work? No, so I found some knee-high bottles in the attic where I work. Or is it the painted ones or the actual embossed ones? I love bottles, old bottles.
I've had done a few bottle digs. At the end of the day, all you got's a fucking piece of glass.
Some of them are worth quite a bit of dough. I've sold a lot of bottles for $400 or $500.
Well,
They've been slug plate Hutchisons from North Carolina.
My thing on bottles is like, especially when I was digging those 1870s ale bottles, the embossed ale bottles.
Mm-hmm.
People were paying like $200, $300, $400 a piece for these ale bottles. I'm like,
embossed knee-highs.
I was like, are you kidding me? You're gonna give me $400 for this?
I remember
empty beer bottle.
I remember selling a Hutchison bottle from Burlington, North Carolina for $500 on auction. Somebody paid $500 for this bottle. I dug it from a place in North Carolina. I can't tell you where it was.
So my interest in bottles
it's a secret
is,
location.
if you're gonna pay me $400 for a bottle,
The
I'll be
only
happy to
bottle
sell
I
it to
like
you.
is the one in my hand, his beer bottle. Oh, I couldn't read it.
So he was out beach hunting. Things are going good, and then the phone rings, and it's the wife. I got a better story than that. So I was on Edisto
I'd
Beach.
be out there. What?
What?
The wife? I'd be out there metal detector with you. Fuck that.
I was
Have
on
it all the
Edisto
fun.
Beach, and there was a very strange day. The currents had just taken a turn that no one has seen in a very, very, very long time. There was a weird cut that was just didn't make any sense. All of a sudden, I start popping out Mercury dimes,
Wow.
Buffalo
cool.
nickels. I got a Walking Liberty $50. I'm just popping out silver after silver.
Nice.
And the way this cut was, it was like about an 8-foot drop.
Oh yeah, you gotta look for the cuts. That's where the
Well,
shit is.
My daughter fell off of the cut, twisted her ankle. Now I've got to take her to the hospital on the most incredible day of beach metal detecting ever.
How far up was the cut? 8 foot, you said?
Yeah, it was 8 foot. So she kind of like, the
Ooh.
edge gave away, so she came sliding down it, twisted her ankle. So she didn't like fall off 8 feet. No, she slid down this as the whole thing collapsed.
Ah.
But I think in one day on the beach, I pulled like 12 silvers.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I go for glass insulators. Yes, I absolutely look for glass insulators all the time. Both of us. I remember finding a gorgeous one that was olive green, and from North Carolina was threadless telegraph insulator.
Well, JW's asking what type of cuts. Well, the way you always hear about the hurricane. Well, sometimes a hurricane does more damage than helping metal detecting.
Sometimes it pushes more sand onto the beach.
Instead of pushing it in,
Instead of pushing it out, it pushes it in.
Push it in. Well, in this particular storm, it had come in from the landward side and dug down into the beach and carried away a big hunk of it and exposed stuff that had been buried for 50 or 60 years.
What about Hermione? Did you find anything on that? I remember that video, like digging during the hurricane, Hermione.
During the hurricane. That sounds like me.
No, that's what I said on your video. It sounds like what I would do. Did you find anything there?
I really haven't had that good luck after hurricanes. Because again, most of them come in the same path year after year after year. So it kind of pushes those things in the same direction and nothing really happens. So you have to look for the one that goes backwards, that comes in from the landward side and takes out a big ass hunk of the beach. Like at the washout on Folly Island.
Yep, you better go get another beer if you plan on sticking around with us.
Right?
Have you ever hunted for old train insulators? Yep. Telegraph. Threadless. We've actually, hey, here's a good story. There's actually a place in North Carolina that still actually has the glass insulators along the road.
Not North Carolina.
Yes, it is. Remember, because I drove you down there to show you that particular place. There's also places in Kentucky. There's also places.
Kentucky.
Where was it?
Indiana.
Well, Indiana. There's also a road, a stretch of North Carolina that still has the glass insulators along the road, because I used to stop there all the time and pick them up. They had the green ones and the clear ones mostly.
Did I ever post a video of us doing the insulator hunt?
No, I don't think so. But I also found a couple of the purple ones that actually changed from the clear to the purple.
So what this was, we had found this old train line in Indiana, and all along this entire road, glass insulators. Well, every once in a while, some dumbass alcoholic runs over one of these telephone poles, knocks the whole thing down. Then they go put up a new telephone pole, new insulators. Old insulators stay on the ground. So we were driving along looking for places where the old telephone poles had either collapsed, rotted away, or had been hit by drunk drivers. And we were walking along collecting insulators just all up and down this road.
Right.
I hunt for whatever's out there. I don't really hunt for one thing in particular. I was going to say something and I forgot. It's your turn to entertain.
You was talking about glass insulators. You guys not hunting.
Well, glass insulators
particularly
are like Crocs, right? There was not the shoe, the actual ceramic thing. There was a time they were very valuable. Now, so what?
Those go for big money.
Did not find any meteors. I found a Tektite. Not a meteor.
We said play the shooting stars while we're out in the desert.
And a lot of other shootings too.
the desert.
Oh, yeah.
You talk about Lots. You talk about Lawson, Oklahoma. Plenty of shootings there.
Lawton, Oklahoma. That was a rough spot. But no, they would go down target shooting down the Arroyo.
Oh yeah,
up from where we were
about
camped.
That. You remember that video I showed you a couple of months back about the dude got like he was walking
Do you
up.
remember that video I showed you about the guy who did the thing?
I'm gonna try to tell you her. God, hold on for 2 fucking seconds. The dude got bit in the face by a snake. You remember that? I showed you and I thought it was fucking hilarious. He walked up on somebody's porch and he got bit by a snake in the face. You remember that video? He's not listening.
She's talking about a video of some guy got bit in the face by a snake.
Do you remember me showing you that video?
Not really. Why?
I was in Lawton, Oklahoma. I didn't even realize it. He walked up to the porch, rang the bell, and a snake came out of somewhere and bit him on the fucking face. But it was only like it was a non-poisonous snake, but it was fucking hilarious.
Well, what fun is
Look it up. Lawton, Oklahoma, dude gets bit in the face with a snake.
Holy shit! Third phase. I saw the pyramid video from
Hey,
Third
what's
Phase.
up, Third Phase?
No.
We was watching your video the other day.
No, that's not.
Yes.
No, it's not a pyramid. I love watching you guys stuff. I've been watching you guys on the doing the videos about the monoliths. So, what is the story of the monoliths? If Third Phase can chime in, the monoliths, is it simply art?
Is it art or is it alien?
There was a video I saw that, like, just the title of it. I didn't have time to watch it, and it's gone now. The pyramid discovery. I'm sorry, man. It looks natural. And honest to God, it looks natural. Unless we can get in there with some actual survey equipment and prove it otherwise, that looks natural to me. I do a lot of rocks.
A natural occurrence?
It's not natural. It's difficult to tell from the video because it is so overgrown with jungle.
It'd be interesting to get up close to it, though.
Well, so is my wife.
What?
She says it's not natural, it's stacked. I said, well, so is my wife. But yeah,
I'm naturally stacked.
Rocks could be very geometric. Go to something like the Devil's Post Pile. The basalts can be very, very, very hexagonal. But I'm telling you, it looks natural to me because it is so encrusted.
Tell him, Third Phase.
It is so encrusted with jungle. I can't really, through the video, get a sense of this structure that you're talking about.
He's like, nope.
She's like, nope.
Tell him.
Third Phase, just go have a beer and relax. Enjoy the show.
I bet you it's some kind of alien.
All right, I tell you what.
Alien stuff. I guarantee
Fly
you.
me out there and I'll go take a look. Are you kidding?
Fly him out there.
Are you kidding? I'm probably like on a no-fly. I probably couldn't even get a Greyhound bus ticket right now.
Yeah, let's see you take a Greyhound bus to Hawaii.
But Third Phase, all I'm saying is the video you showed was very encrusted with jungle. It's very difficult to see anything more than that in the video. I would absolutely love to see more. I'd love to see aerials. I would love to see a full, like, 360 on the structure. No, hey, I'm glad you released it. It is a beautiful location. I would love to see, some ground penetrating radar. I would love to see some aerials, some aerial radar, something like
That'd be cool.
Something like the side scan radar, so that we can see through the jungle.
Jesus fucking.
That wasn't a UFO. That was a fucking trucker.
That truck just
I
farted
would
on
like
us.
to see exactly what this is. It, in fact, a pyramid structure, or are we looking at one side of something
That's how
else?
close these fucking trucks are to us. They're like this far away from us.
If it's an old Hawaiian structure.
It could be just like the.
Third Phase, don't be redacting messages. We're fine. We're fine, buddy. You can post whatever you want on this channel. You know that.
Yeah, we love you guys.
We love
Our
you
fucking
guys.
awesome channel.
All the time I'm telling people to go watch Third Phase. Because
We promote you.
I will tell you guys this: if you've never watched Third Phase, they do a lot of UFO videos, and of course that immediately brings to mind, oh, they're a bunch of crackpots. No, when the monolith thing hit, they went out and said, okay, well here is the this monolith. We don't know what it is. As soon as it became obvious it was art, they actually did a video that said,
All right, Mike.
we think this is art. This is a human who put this there for art. Well, he's really intent on this. But which is
Okay, I couldn't see what it said.
message deleted by Ready Locks.
Not me.
How can we delete anything? Our hands are full of beer. Third Phase, I want to see more of the pyramid. I want to see it like a full 360 exploration
Messages
of this
retracted. Come on, you guys. There's no reason to fucking retract messages in this chat room. Hey.
I would also like to see.
We welcome all.
Third Phase. I would like to see a professional archaeological team out there doing excavation trenches along the perimeter of this thing. You can't build a thing without evidence. Hell,
It's kind of like the
we can't put up a shit shack without dropping a nail. We need some further exploration.
He can a shit shack. That kind of sounds like the
To me,
Depression era
covered in jungle,
shit shack.
it looked like a natural formation. However, there's a problem. This is in Hawaii. They don't
Hawaii.
have limestone exposures. What is it?
I think it's an ancient ruin of something. Oh, lots of fire ants in there. Oh, those things are bad.
Hey, I know some geology. Like I said, fly me out there. I'd love to take a look. Lots of fire ants in the air. I got to go in the back with protective gear. Have you been to South Carolina? Fire ants and gators. Oh no, they're no joke.
No, they're not. They'll tear your ass up. I guarantee you that. There's a lot in North Carolina too.
Yeah, there's a lot in South Carolina, and but I saw a pyramid video, and in fact, Third Phase. There's a lot of folks here who probably haven't seen that. Can you post a link in the comments? Is that possible? So that these folks here can.
And we can pin it for you too if you would like that.
Pin it in the comments, whatever. I'm drunk. Well.
Awesome.
Welcome to the party. It's a beautiful, incredibly beautiful site that the Cousins brothers take us to, and it looks like a man-made structure covered in jungle. What is it? When was it built? Was it built? These are so many interesting questions, but the initial video I saw is difficult. I would love for you guys to go watch it. Yep. Make us moderator and we can share the link. I don't know how to do that.
Actually, we never had a moderator on here before.
Third Phase. Hey, Third Phase, you're now a moderator on the channel, so you can add the link.
So is that how you do it? Just
I
as
don't
simple
know.
as that? Awesome.
So Third
We've never
Phase.
had a moderator before.
You are a moderator. You don't have to do anything. But just put your link on.
Sure.
Because I want people to see that video. It is an incredible site.
Nice. Third Phase is a moderator now. We're just moderating this.
What?
I was going to share an anecdote about Puppy. Puppy likes to eat fire ants.
Yeah, he does.
He will like
And wasps.
dove into. Puppy will eat bees and wasps, and he will, if you don't pull him away, he dives into fire ant things and eats them. And they'll keep biting him, and he'll keep diving in there, and we got to pull him away from him. That's Puppy.
My dog is half black lab, half hound dog, and half stupid. There it is.
Awesome.
That's the pyramid video. You guys have got to see this site. It is absolutely incredible. I would kill to go metal detecting that. Yeah, thanks for the wrench. Well, have fun with
Hey,
it.
you're the first one. Have you ever had moderators before?
I don't think so.
For Third Phase, you are the first moderator on this channel ever. Seriously.
My worst one was I was in a dig in a field with Alan, and it had been a rough day. No, not many targets. Finally get this beautiful signal, silver tone. Kneel down, all excited to dig it, and I'm like, why the fuck does my knee hurt? I knelt straight down. I put my knee in shorts, straight down into a fire ant mound.
Ow. That sounds very painful. You never did that again, did you?
So anyways, you guys go check out Third Page, go check out the pyramid. Hopefully they have some updates on the monolith. Unfortunately, I haven't had time to keep up with their coverage of it. But there's a video I love where...
There's like 2 monoliths now, right?
No, where he's
Lewis,
like on the phone calling up like BLM forest rangers and shit going, do you know where this thing is? Do you know who found it? And he's like doing these like live, not live, but filming these calls where he's actually doing research, not going, hey, I saw a thing on the internet.
Right.
Right? So they were...
So one was in Arizona and one was in Las Cruces, New Mexico.
Yeah, I guess there's one in Las Cruces now. I don't know. It sounds like an art installation to me.
Or it's copycat, who knows?
Maybe there's one real one and the artist is just copying that.
Mm-hmm. It's all possible.
You are more than welcome. The cousin brothers are always welcome here. You guys have always been a lot of fun on the channel. I love watching your stuff. I don't always get a chance to because, you know, well, I spend a lot of time drunk.
We spend a lot of time driving, trying to get places we need to be.
Hey, Mr. Jerry Do Nothing.
Oh, there
Jerry
you go.
I don't know. I can never figure out that guy's name.
Is it Jerry or Gary? Gerry.
Call him Hernando. Want to call him Hernando?
Hey, straighten us out here.
Okay, so where are we at?
Monoliths.
Yeah, what's the story of the monoliths? I guess there was one in Romania now.
Romania?
Las Cruces.
There's one in Romania? I've never heard of this one before.
Well, the one in
cool.
I believe it's Utah. Disappeared, ended up in Romania, then another one appeared in Las Cruces. Sketchy. I'm just going to call him Sketchy from now on.
He's called Sketchy.
Calling you Sketchy.
Hey, we gotta send...
After this 19 thing, we'll be traveling across America. Where do we live? Hang on a second, let me find out. Well, that's the side of a tractor trailer.
This is not our usual hangout, though. This is what we've had to do because Tourstown don't like for you to park in their lots overnight.
So I don't know which brother I'm talking to. Maybe they're both there. I don't know. But when you guys come through, I know you're going to post your agenda somewhere. I will make sure our travels cross your travels at some point.
Somebody says they found a monolith. Do we want to buy it?
Want to buy it?
Is it monolith? Yeah,
embossed, an embossed monolith. So we live full time in the RV.
We live everywhere in the United States. We live where we are currently.
Right.
Anywhere.
So our basic plan is we're headed to the East Coast, take care of a couple of things, and then we're going to wander west again. So I assume you're going to wander this way, and at some point we'll cross paths.
What if they coming from Hawaii? Then we going west, California, then this way.
Exactly. But I assume you're going to have a better agenda than I am. So let me know where you're going to post your agenda of when you'll be.
We got the email down below to release.
Because I don't know exactly where I'm going next, but we don't actually have a home. Well,
there's my home. We got a home on wheels, you guys.
We have a home on wheels.
Our homes are on wheels. We can change scenery if we don't like it the next day. That's my favorite
3 to 4
part.
months will be perfect because we will be on our return loop going west. And oh yeah, there's so much more out there. I mean,
we're definitely going back to South Dakota.
The job I was working in Colorado, I was literally every day I would go to a park where I would walk the dog, like he has a little dog park. And I would sit there and I would watch Cheyenne Mountain, the real fucking Cheyenne Mountain, where Stargate's located, and watch the UFOs.
And Pikes Peak was right next door.
Right, so Pikes Peak was right there, but I would sit there every day and watch Cheyenne Mountain. And there's some weird shit flying out there.
It's watching us online. Is watching you at the same time gambling online, winning my fortune. Oh,
Well, hey, send some of my fortune this way.
Hey,
Link
we
is
need
below.
some fortunes.
But yeah,
We need breaks.
and I would love to set up a live stream just pointed at Cheyenne Mountain, because there's some weird shit going on there. There are airplanes that fly the wrong direction. And I don't mean like they fly backwards. I mean all the other air lanes, all the other air traffic lanes are very well defined. You can watch all these.
It's probably military planes. I guarantee you that.
And then every once in a while, you see a single aircraft with no markings going the wrong way.
In Tallahassee.
That's
where we're going, Tallahassee.
We are going to Tallahassee. I love Tallahassee.
And further south, not too far south,
Florida is notoriously difficult for RVers because like Walmart won't let you stay, and you can't park here, you can't park at the rest areas. But Tallahassee, I think we spent a couple of weeks in Tallahassee because there was so many thrift stores, so many places to go, and so many places to park.
It was really nice in Tallahassee.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ancient stone circles. Well,
you talking about the Stonehenge?
I wish we had that kind of deep history here, but we really don't.
We're not as old as the continent.
Right. JW posted this earlier about the hurricanes driving things in, but you also have to remember that in the 1700s, 1800s, there was no trash man. So what they would do is they would throw things into the tidal swamps.
Right.
And as the tide came in and out, we're not trying to beat about the beach. These are the mud flats.
See you later, Mike.
Well, the trash would be gone. So in these brackish waters along the coast, they just throw the trash in. So yeah, stuff came in, but it also got washed out. And yeah, it is a mess. So if you go, I want to find stuff from this site over here on the coast, from this island. Okay. I'm also likely to find stuff from this coast jammed into this island.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the tide, that's what it fucking does. And over here, there's a lot more people going, I don't need this piece of shit anymore. And they throw it into the pluff mud. And tomorrow it's gone.
Uh-oh, our lights are getting low. We might have to turn the Jenny on.
Lights are getting dim, man.
The lights are getting dim, you all. We'll have to turn the Jenny on.
I'm gonna actually have to go pee. But yes, third phase made an appearance here. I don't know if they're still here, but they are very much worth watching. Hello from East Coast of Canada, Newfoundland.
Ooh, we love Canada.
Newfoundler. Stars that move from one spot to another. That would be fascinating to explore.
Oh.
In fact, I have actually seen some fairly recent investigations where they have taken
That's very interesting. I was thinking about that earlier.
telescope images of stars from the 1940s, from the 1950s, from generic astronomical
Seriously?
research, and they've compared those to the new to find out what things are there that didn't used to be there.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
And there's a couple of anomalies have come up in some of this research by
That is
comparing
awesome.
the 1940s pictures of the sky to the 2020 pictures of the sky.
This is really weird, but I was thinking about that the other day.
Yeah.
How stars will actually change position after so many years. Gotta be true.
All of the stars in the sky are in motion. So by comparing the two images 60 years apart, you can determine the relationships of the motions, because not all stars are moving at the same speed. Some are moving faster than others.
Faster than the speed of light.
So you can determine relationships between things And yeah, there are some things that have appeared and some things that have disappeared. Well, hey, third phase, you are always welcome here. You have always been a huge, just
Influence
huge.
on us.
Well, I think they're wrong on just about everything.
Oh, quit.
Kidding. I love you guys. I want to see more on the pyramid. And you are welcome to post your links anytime you want.
Absolutely. We gave you the wrench.
Yeah, you have the wrench. You can post your links.
You're the first person. The first person to have a wrench on his channel.
Third phase broke my wrench virginity.
You broke his wrench virginity. He gave you, gave you a wrench. This is cute. It's true though.
Okay. Oh, one last thing from third phase. Yes, I'm going to release a book.
Absolutely.
But it's not going to be a book. It'll be something more fun.
One last thing. What about those books you was going to release about ramblings of some sort?
It's not natural.
It's definitely not natural. It's not natural.
I cannot wait to see the follow-up research on the pyramid. It's an incredibly exciting find. And I really hope the best for it. I really hope it turns out to be god-awful ancient. That's what I want.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
And it would be awesome.
Oh,
but I want to see the follow-up research, and I know you guys are going to do it right, and you're going to do it honest. And that's what I love about you. You guys have third phase. They're headed out. You guys have fun. Everyone else, let's go have another fucking beer.
Everybody, let's. Hey, why don't we turn the generator on because our power's getting low?
Okay, but I got to go pee first.
Well, pee, then you're at the generator.
It might turn into a poo.
His pee may turn into poo out of his.
No.
What? No.
We're driving down the road. This happens all the time. We're driving down the road, and one of us has the directions, and the other's following behind, right? So we drive two trucks. And I'll get this text, okay, I need a rest stop. Okay, fine. So we pull over. And then I get a text about 5 minutes later.
Absolutely.
A pee turned into a poo. I can show you my text. My pee turned into a poo. Which is weird because I hope they didn't come out the same hole. That would not be good. Just saying.
That's what I was thinking. If pee turned into a poo. I'm taking over his spot reading the video.
You're taking over the show.
I'm taking it over. Lynn Bratt said he will email us the information there. There you go. There's linkies below. Should I have another whiskey? He's asking you, should he have another whiskey, hun?
Well, if you're asking, the answer is duh.
He's like, duh, and I'd say equally duh. Of course you should have another shot of whiskey. Now make it 101 proof, not 80. We're having fun tonight. We've gone 83 minutes so far.
I need a better joke book.
Yeah, that joke book's absolutely terrible. It is.
All right. What?
Oh, you didn't turn the generator on. What am I gonna tell you 3 times for? Look, it's so low we can't even turn the generator on. Okay, you sit here and I'll turn. Hey, you got it? We gotta turn the generator on.
Hang on. Honey, you can't just leave dead air. God.
We're leaving dead air here.
That was terrible. So we have the adult joke book for 75 cents from Goodwill. Tom, Dick, and Harry are in a bar. Tom says, my wife's so stupid she bought $1,000 worth of meat and we didn't even have a freezer. That was an expensive gigolo. That's nothing, says Dick. My wife is so thick. Ow. I don't like where this is going. My wife is so thick,
Ooh, lights. Look at that.
she bought a $20,000 car and can't even drive. This must be a very old joke, because a $20,000 car is like a 1985, Toyota right now.
It's a pickup.
Says Harry. My wife is so stupid. She booked a trip to
Belize.
Ibiza, and bought 1,000 condoms. And she hasn't even got a dick. She booked a vacation for herself and bought 1,000 condoms, but she doesn't have a dick.
Do not get that.
She bought 1,000 condoms.
Of course she does have a dick, okay?
But she doesn't have a dick. Yeah, I'll get my coat. It'll be fine.
Oh my fucking God.
17 blind men walk into a bar. Ouch, 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 ouch.
I'm misfiring. Please help me.
Ouch.
Help, help, help. Please help Red. Red is stuck in the horrible horror joke universe right now.
Why don't blondes breastfeed their children?
I don't know. I suppose you'll have to tell me.
Because it hurts when they boil their nipples.
Ow!
Oh.
Let's hear some boy jokes here. Hold on here. I don't.
Did you hear about the blonde who tried to kill herself? She jumped out the cellar window.
Therefore, the wife to hand out.
What? Oh. Why don't women blink during foreplay?
They don't have time. You know what? I agree with that one.
Oh, please. Anything less than 6 hours to you is not foreplay. What's a man's idea of foreplay? Half an hour of begging. Ooh.
Oh. Hey.
What?
You don't do no begging around here, so that's off the table.
What do you call a woman with 2 brain cells? Pregnant.
Fuck you.
Bella goes into a fishmonger's. What the fuck is a fishmonger's? I'm already lost in the joke. Bella goes into a fishmonger's and asks for a pound of whale meat.
Pound of what? A whale meat?
And throw in the head for the cat. Red's eating a donut. A raspberry donut.
No, I'm throwing the whale head for the cat. What? I'm over here. I'll read.
Yeah, some of these are like 5 pages long. All right. So I read this one already. A black woman filling out forms at the welfare office. Under number of children, she lists 10. And where it says list the names of the children, she writes Leroy. When she hands in her form, the woman behind the desk, she points out. Now where it says list the names of children, you have to write down all the names of your children. They all named Leroy. Well, that's very unusual, she says, but when you call them, how do you know which one, how do they know which one you want when you call them? A black woman looks up and says, oh, then I use their last names.
We're getting banned now. You want some raspberry donut? that's a wellhead. Is this your beer?
Wild Turkey 101. It's not just a college course. No, it's not. Geraldo Garillo. Geraldo Garillo. Geraldo Garillo.
Geraldo Rivera.
Geraldo Garillo. Well, the guy's name is Geraldo Garillo, so it would be Geraldo Garillo. Not bad. Very drunk. 10 simple rules for dating my daughter. Rule 1. These are stupid. Not even gonna bother. These aren't even bad dad jokes. All right, so what is going on? Why are we sitting here in front of a live camera doing nothing?
You're on your joke squirt. I'm on my eating a raspberry donut thing. You tell
Things
me.
not to say to your girlfriend's new parents. Number 1, my parole officer thinks she has a calming effect on me.
That's a good one.
All right, number 3. Which one of you taught Sarah how to give such great head?
Who? Cher?
I guess it's Sarah. We're talking about Sarah.
Sarah?
It says we're talking about Sarah.
Oh, Sarah. Oh. Look, you can actually see all of us now. Pull it back. He's on this bad joke kick again.
Have you heard about the lawyer's word processor? Yeah, no matter which font you select, everything comes out in fine print.
Help, y'all.
So these 2 tuba players walk past
Hey.
the bar.
It's an excellent dinner. A raspberry donut and a butt ice. Delicious. And nutritious.
So these 2 tuba players walk past the bar. Well, you know, it's possible. It could happen.
Sure. Let's hear it.
How do you fix a broken tuba? I need that one. How do you fix a broken tuba?
With a with a tuba glue.
Oh, wait a minute.
It's forcing me to be part of this fiasco. Sad face. Very much sad face.
What do you get when you drop a piano down a mine shaft?
88.
A flat minor.
Keys.
How do you make a cello sound beautiful? You sell it and buy a violin. Wait a minute. Where did it go? I'm looking for it.
He's still there. He's not read off by your horrible jokes.
How many
Yet.
No, this is actually good. How many sound men does it take to change a light bulb?
How many what?
How
Sound
many,
men.
How many sound men does it take to change a light bulb? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Check, check, check. 1, 2. Never mind. It's a musician joke.
I know what it is, but still, it's still a pile of shit. It's definitely a pile of shit. I'm trying to fix something here. I like that. He said.
What does it say on a blues singer's tombstone? I didn't wake up this morning.
Oh, yeah. I woke up this morning.
Red, can you put your hair in a ponytail? This is not OnlyFans, and if it is, hit the link is below. Send us some cash. She'll put her hair in a ponytail. In fact, send us enough cash, and she'll braid the rest of it down below. Just saying.
Would you stop? You're
What
such a
is-
jerk.
What is the first thing a musician says at work?
woke up this morning.
Would you like fries with that?
Oh.
Aww. What do you call a musician? What do you call a musician without a significant other?
What?
Homeless.
It's like the starving artist. Oh, I can't see what did it say, honey?
I don't know.
We're rewinding for us.
Red, you should give Jim a Hertz donut.
I did. He didn't like it, so we're not doing that no more. You got some kind of event thing going on there, huh?
I got an event thing going on.
eBay.
Oh. What is an oboe good for? Setting a bassoon on fire. Oh. I don't get that one. Can somebody explain this joke to me? Why can't gorillas play the trumpet? They're too sensitive.
Jim, I don't know. Help!
Hey, did you hear about the time the bass player locked his keys in the car?
No, I'm sure
Yeah.
you'll tell me though.
It took 2 hours to get the drummer out. What?
You can drop the mic on that shit and walk off.
Oh, this is cold. This is cold and dark. How many drummers does it take to change a light bulb? None. They have a machine for that. Oh.
You know what? We saw a fucking tambourine at the thrift store. We should have picked it up. Was the thrift store or the antique place?
No, that was the tambourine. It was in the indoor flea market.
Oh, we should have picked that up so I could play it.
Wait a minute. What's up a soprano skirt?
Wait. It goes away too quick. Brown paper Pete? What?
Holy shit! I'm gonna have to sober up to read all that.
Batman reading. Batman said he was rustling in his brown paper.
What did the guitarist do when his teacher told him to turn the amplifier on?
Okay, see, he caressed it softly and told it that he loved it.
That's how we do it.
Even kisses.
How do you get a guitar player to play softer? Give him some sheet music. This is one of my favorites because it's fucking true. What does it mean when a guitar player is drooling out of both sides of his mouth? It means the stage is level. Been there. Kind of been running uphill some days.
Remember what the people said they wanted to see you play some live guitar on their live stream here?
How can you tell the difference? How can you tell the difference between banjo songs? By the names.
Oh.
Yes, I'm going to play some music, but do you have any ghost stories?
Yeah. Oh, you got a ghost story?
No.
So you don't have a ghost story at all? Bullshit. I'm calling bullshit.
Except when the Indians attacked me in the desert.
The Indians attacked you in the desert. Oh, you talking about Lost
Lunas.
I don't know if that was a ghost story or not, but you can tell that. Maybe. It was kind of weird though. I wasn't there.
Alright, so she wasn't there. We were broke up at the time because that's kind of what we do. This is Los Lunas in New Mexico. I was out in BLM land in fuck all nowhere in the desert. I started hearing these voices speaking in Spanish. Don't know that much Spanish. You know, I know Tortuga.
Oh, thank you, Great Deals.
Great Deals. I forget who. I think JW is Great Deals.
Oh, awesome.
So I hear these voices in Spanish. Like I know very little Spanish. Like Angele, arriba.
He knows Speedy Gonzalez Spanish.
I know Spanish from Speedy Gonzalez.
Here, let me get rid of that for you. There you go.
So a little bit later, and I know it's going to be completely culturally inappropriate, politically incorrect. I start hearing like these Indian war cries echoing out across the fucking desert. And the weird thing is, Doggo slept through it. I'm sitting there listening to this.
Puppy slept through it.
And the desert is not as pitch black as I thought it was going to be. So I can see what's out there. And there's nothing out there. But I can hear. So I'm thinking this is like a replay of like the Spaniards running into the locals.
I think it could be the possibility it was a residual hottie. Residual.
Great Deals is Daniel, the Drunken Goats game guy.
Awesome.
I owe the
Drunken Goat.
I owe Drunken Goats guy big time because right when we started doing our promotion was when I rolled the RV. Well, the drunk rolled the RV for me, and things went to fucking hell. So yeah, if Drunken Goats guy wants to do some more stuff, I'll try. I owe you. I feel bad about it because things went all to hell.
Things went south after the crash.
Kinda. When I ended up living in a tent.
And losing all your shit. I understand.
Well, I want to say it's halfway between Los Lunas and Socorro.
It was BLM land.
Right, because there was this particular area of BLM land where I was searching for meteorites. And
nice area. That's where I found the dried up lizard.
It was unbelievably, beautifully goddamn remote. There were like 10 cars go down the road every day. That's about it.
So that's your ghost story.
That's my ghost story. Well, one of my ghost stories.
You said you didn't have any, but no, you got several.
It was probably just the wind or the coyotes or something.
It's probably just your farts.
It's probably just the fucking monolith. I don't know.
Yeah, it's probably the monolith. But here's my ghost story. When I was like 20, I used to live in a really, really old apartment building from the like 10s and 1920s. And I was actually there alone, sleeping in my apartment. It's really old apartments. And one night I actually felt a presence over my bed when I was sleeping.
I wasn't even stalking you then, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
But hang on a second.
Okay.
Daniel, we'll talk about that later. I'm not able to do much of anything. We'll talk. But go ahead and read the story.
There's email below if you need to talk to.
Yeah, email below, and we'll
link
talk.
is below. We'll pin it on this video later when it uploads. Anyway,
I feel like she's gonna peg me later.
I pegged you earlier, did
No, I pegged you. That doesn't work that way.
Okay. Anyway, I was 20 something, and I lived in an old.
So you were 20. You were 20 in 1910. Okay, continue.
No, I wasn't 20 in 19. 1910. The building I lived in was 1910, and I felt a presence over my watching me over my bed. Actually, and the next day I had an old record player that I would play records on, and I actually heard a voice through the record player, and I'm dead serious. The voice, it was not a lyric to a song. It was a straight voice from the record player.
She was playing Pee Wee Herman record backwards.
I was playing The Doors, Touch Me.
Backwards.
No, I was playing The Doors, Touch Me, Babe.
Touch me, baby.
I played that shit over and over again when I was 20. I was like, oh hell yeah, touch me, baby.
Now, the
Hey,
ambulance.
who brought the beer in front of
The
us?
ambulance is haunted.
I've got other ghost stories.
Got
too.
Relics, Rhode Island. Oh, you need to talk to Al. Well, shit, nobody likes Al anymore. But Rhode Island. There's got to be like
Rhode
seven.
Island.
There's got to be like 7 diggers in Rhode Island, so y'all got to know each other. Rhode Island was not one we were able to get to, but maybe we don't know. I'd love
How
to get
come
there.
half of you is cut off?
Have you seen my hair?
Quit being so
I'm
tall.
fine. I'm fine. Where were we at? The ambulance is haunted.
I bet. There's a lot of deaths in the ambulance.
Oh yeah, oh my God, I love these ghosts, but I need an actual real metal detector before I go do that.
We are trying to get him a G2
Yeah.
metal detector, so I can take over my T2 again.
And do what with your broken metal detector that you don't
Take
need
my
because
5-inch
you
coil
have a new
back.
one? The ambulance is
5-inch
haunted.
coil.
Because it is a
The
real
ambulance.
fucking ambulance with bloodstains soaked into the wood grain panel.
1987
1987.
ambulance. Actually had.
And so there'll be times I'll be driving down the road, minding my own fucking business, and I hear the police radio. We got a call 314, we got a You know that squawky, out of focus police radio in the background. Attention, the other 14, we got a coming in, we're coming in hot. And I can hear it. The thing is, the ambulance has no radio. I don't mean...
It's completely gone. There's no radio.
It doesn't have... The CB radio's gone. No, it has no radio.
No AM, FM.
No AM, no AFM, no CB, no radio. But I can hear the fucking police radio every once in a while I'm driving. We got an incoming. And you can hear it, but you can't make it out. You can hear that squawky, Snoopy Peanuts police radio.
Yes, well.
It is funny as fuck when it happens. I'm like looking around going, Puppy, was that you?
I don't think it was Puppy.
And Puppy usually rides, he doesn't sit. He doesn't lay, he stands. Like when I'm driving, he stands right next to me, looking around. I'm like, Puppy, was that you? And he's looking up at me going, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? That wasn't me.
Puppy is very vigilant.
He's very vigilant.
He's over the top vigilant.
My ambulance is haunted. Why not? People have actually died inside my truck. Why wouldn't it be haunted?
There's been dead people that's actually been transported in that ambulance.
It is a legitimate ambulance. So, yeah.
And it was in service for many, many years. There's been dead people, deaths in it.
My guess is it was in service for about 20 years. It went into storage. It was actually put in a storage building for 10 to 12 years, which allowed the Ford end of everything to decay to hell. And then the guy I bought it from tried to restore it. He failed, so he pawned it off on me for $900.
I couldn't see what it said.
Have I ever? No, I sleep in it most nights. There is no full-time bed here in her RV.
All I've got is the top bunk, and it's only for one person.
And if you guys know anything about Class C's, you do not want my fat ass in your overhang over your cab, because I will rip that shit straight off. You don't want that. That's a bad idea.
But we are thinking about getting a C with a full-time band like we used to. I mean,
So the ambulance
maybe
is
one day.
the ambulance is the man cave. It's
And the
me,
puppy
the
cave.
guitars, the puppy. I got all the sound gear out there.
We're gonna have him going live playing guitar next time we go live.
I should have been playing guitar in Nashville.
Oh, what's that street you liked? The Bird something street? I can't remember what it's called.
She was not happy with Nashville. I wasn't having a good time either. We didn't even go to Denborough Street.
It was rough in Nashville.
And Nashville?
That's the place where we actually was sitting in a Walmart parking lot and some bub came up and tried to harass us for money. He knocked on the RV money. Was that Nashville?
That wasn't Nashville.
It was close to Nashville.
Nashville is glamorous, glittery, and it looks beautiful. And there's all these museums, and there's the studio that Elvis recorded records, and they've actually got a
Sun Studio?
No, it's like Studio B or Studio A. I don't know.
Where's Sun Studio?
Yeah, well, the guitars are in the ambulance. There are reasons I can't play right now. That's a hard thing I don't want to deal with. But you go down Denborough Street. This is Music Row.
Oh,
all those studios are there. The museums are there. They have a Smokey and the Bandit car. I mean, there's the Ernest Tubb record shop. Everything is there. You get a couple of blocks off of that, and holy hell, you're talking fucking hello downtown Chicago. I mean, it gets rough. Nashville gets nasty.
About as bad as Memphis, huh?
Right, outside of that central corridor of tourist shit, Nashville's a nasty fucking city. You don't want to go there. When you go to Nashville, take money, because you're going to want to go on all these tours. You're going to want to go to the studio where Elvis recorded. You're going to want to go to the Ernest Tubb shop. You're going to want to go to all these very fucking cool places.
He'd make fun of me if I went to the Ernest Tubb shop.
Hell no.
Yes, you would have.
No.
Yes.
If you went to the Conway Twitty shop, I would make fun of you.
I like Conway Twitty as well.
Well, then I'm going to make fun of you.
But Ernest Tubb was a very awesome bluegrass player.
Hell yes.
I thought you hated bluegrass. Every time I listen to bluegrass, he's like, hoo, 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 hoo.
When did you ever fucking listen to bluegrass? No, you listen to that crappy
all the time.
No, you listen to that crappy 90s Nirvana crap. I'm so sad. I'm so sad.
In North Carolina, they actually had a bluegrass station that you listen to all the time, and I'll drive up and blare bluegrass. And you're like,
it ain't bluegrass.
It is bluegrass.
She listens.
Ricky, what?
She listens to Nirvana.
I listen to a genre of music, from classic rock to bluegrass, old country music, to some of today's music.
So basically everything that sucks.
No. Oh, see, you just said classic rock. It says that. Hey, he said classic rock sucks. I like 90s grunge music. Hey, I was a child of the 90s.
Exactly.
I was a child of the 90s. A teenager of the 90s. I was in high school in the 90s.
Yeah, and...
you were married with 3 children, probably.
When I voted for Ross Perot,
I like Ross Perot.
You were a felony.
I would have voted, if I was old enough to vote for Ross Perot, I would have voted for him. Because, hey, I like Ross Perot. He's funny. Ross Perot.
But when she bends over, I forget my name. Anyways.
This is a perv. Everybody's leaving now.
It's weird the third phase, like, after all these years, goes, I know who he is, but we're going to go show up anyways. Anyways.
I like third phase. They're funny.
That's probably Blake. That's probably, because they're two, the third phase stopped in here and they chatted for a little while. Then they're 2 brothers. I'm pretty sure that was
used to
Blake.
be bottle diggers, but now
right, I'm pretty sure that was Blake that was talking.
How do you know?
But it's just third phase, but it's the 2 brothers. Blake and...
Oh, they're never coming back.
They're never coming back now because I can't remember the other guy's name. But hell,
We still love you. Please don't.
I can't remember most people's names, so don't
He
feel
don't
offended.
remember my name, so don't be
I
offended.
call her Red or Hey You. New Orleans pre-Katrina was a scary effing town. Been there. Well, no, we were there post-Katrina. It's a scary fucking town.
It wasn't scary to me. It was scary to him.
Alzheimer's like kicks in early, hun.
It was not scary to me. It was scary to you. It was
Okay.
kind of like, hell yeah.
I love
We had to ride the fucking bus in that motherfucker.
the French Quarter. I
You get
absolutely
outside
love the French Quarter.
but there's outskirts that are really fucking rough, you guys.
We took the bus from
The RV park to the fucking the trolley car down almost to the.
But the
French
RV
Quarter.
park, so there's Lake Charles. The RV park was like right here
This
next
is
to Lake Charles.
Like 3 years ago or 2 years ago.
And so we took the city bus to the French Quarter.
We actually took the city bus in fucking New Orleans. That was some epic fucking shit.
in a dress and high heels. You remember?
You were in a dress and high
I took the city bus in a dress and high heels from Lake Charles all the way to the French Quarter. That was an interesting ride.
It was like everybody was like mashed together, but the people were nice. The lady was talking about Mardi Gras about being. She says, we was asking her about Mardi Gras. She said, yes, everybody has a really nice time. Remember that lady? She was really nice.
Everyone
She was a really large lady.
Yes.
But there's
But the
nothing
thing is,
wrong
everyone we
with that.
talked to in New Orleans,
She was a lady.
they were
of
actually
color.
really nice people.
Except for that one dude who got pissed off because you were down on him because he was Catholic. He got pissed off.
What dude was that?
He had a pork pie hat on, and we were sitting beside him, and he got pissed off because you were down in the Catholic faith. Remember that?
I don't remember that. I must have been drunk.
No, you
But-
weren't drunk.
As you're rolling in,
That was scary.
the people on the bus were mashed together on the bus.
I mean,
Literally, you're
we're
mashed next to like a
we're
400-pound
look,
woman,
shoulder to shoulder, because there was so little
right? And that was
space.
trippy enough, right? I get freaked out on people, so I was already in
He
half
doesn't
panic.
like being claustrophobic.
I was already half in panic attack. But the people we were talking to on the buses,
They were nice.
they were chill.
They were.
But as you're looking
The
at
locals.
but as you're looking at the windows of these buses,
It was
oh
fucking
my
rough.
fucking god!
What was that one building we passed that had all the graffiti on there? Caveman something. I looked it up before. The old hotel.
Yeah, the old hotel came
They
in.
They got fucked up by the Hurricane Katrina.
But under every overpass, under every bridge, anywhere,
Every fucking thing.
fucking homeless tents. It was brutal out there. And New Orleans is fucked. It is truly fucked. Outside the French Quarter, it's fucked.
I still did good as French Quarter with gold. I did find a necklace.
In the French Quarter, in the antique shops, in the
In the
tourist
middle
antique
of-
shops,
In the middle of Mardi Gras with millions of people there.
she found a gold necklace for sale for like $2 that they had missed, that somebody hadn't checked. Just a gold necklace for $2. It was a real. We
And
tested.
we got
we-
400. It was like 5 or 6 grams. It was a good size.
So when we buy a gold necklace, we know how to test it after we buy it. We know how to verify what it is. So she spent $2 on this necklace in the middle of tourist Mardi Gras on like
It was Bourbon Street or something close to that.
I think we were a block off of Bourbon Street.
A block off of Bourbon Street. It's the leprechaun here.
Had folks told me,
Oh, my back's hurting.
had folks told me go back to the quarters, and there's nothing for you down there. GN's got his beer.
Ooh.
GN 7773 something
Hey
7.
guys, how you doing? I got my beer this time. Oh, good. What kind of beer you got? You got any quarters golden?
Okay, now the quarters.
We got put like
Every single doorway has a new band. Remember that?
every single what?
Doorway. As you're walking along, there's the next business, the next bar, the next. There was another live band.
Yeah, there was live bands all the way down through there. Even people playing buckets as drums and stuff and making money. We were like, hey, we could do this busking. I could get a tambourine. You play the guitar with your electric.
I tell you what.
Your battery powered amp.
Dollars for bullets. You put dollars in my tip jar, and I will put bullets in the bucket kids. Commandola, you know what I'm talking about. You know you're tired of the fucking bucket kids.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. That's what Joe Biden said all the time.
Come on, man. No.
He said, oh, come on. Stop
Bucks
bullying
for
me.
bullets for the bucket kids. I like that. That is a good slogan. Bucks
Hey,
for bullets
how
for the
about-
bucket kids.
Hey, listen. How about the Free Shrugs guy?
Free Shrugs guy.
The Free Shrug guy of New Orleans, of the French Quarter.
I'm a smart guy. I know I'm a smart guy. I think I'm a smart guy. The Free Shrugs guy,
He's fucking stellar.
he's
Stellar.
is me. Einstein's right about there. Free Shrugs guy is way the fuck up here.
He had a good
I was
fucking
so
bit.
out of my mind with envy over the Free Shrugs guy. And the camera's in the wrong position to do this. So we're down there,
back
we're
up
at
a
Bourbon
little.
Street, we're going up and down these, and we're having a good time.
Sorry. Oh.
What in the hell just fucking happened?
Oh no.
What in the hell?
We don't know what happened. We're drunk.
It's really not improving.
Sorry.
What in the hell? Okay.
He fixed it on fail. I was the failure on that. He's talking about the Free Shrugs guy.
Okay. So the Free Shrugs guy
We were trying to
pissed
fix
me
it.
the fuck off because this was one of the most brilliant things I have seen in my entire life. So you know what busking is, where you go down, you play an instrument, you maybe talk poetry, spoken word, you've got art, you walk down the streets and you have a tip jar where people put money in. No, Free Shrugs guy.
Free Shrugs guy. Shrugs. SHR. SH.
This is a dude in a bunny suit.
SH.
Swear to God.
Yes.
This is a dude in a bunny suit,
And what do we do, honey?
big floppy ears, across
what
his
would he
chest it says Free Shrugs. And you look at him and he just goes,
He was like shrugging his shoulders.
his tip jar
Was fucking
packed
full.
with
Full of
bills. Because there's little Japanese girls going, ah, selfies!
They go.
Tip jar. Selfies! Tip jar. And all the dude did,
Was shrug.
literally,
In
all
a
he
bunny
did
suit.
was stand there on the street corner. Free Shrugs. That is next level insanity. We had a bit of a door issue. So yes, I want to do some busking on the streets in NOLA. I've got the amp for it, I got the guitars for it. I just want to walk down the street with a tip jar, play fucked up blues licks,
sorry.
and see if anybody gives me
stepped on
money.
your
I think that would be fucking hilarious.
Hey, and what do I have? A tambourine. I'm really good at the tambourine.
I want to see you with the tassels.
No,
Swinging them tassels.
those are pasties, not tassels.
No, I want to see pasties just cover.
No, pasties
tassels.
also have the tassels. No.
Tassels, I want you getting those tassels going.
You know what? You first, then I'll do it. Oh, you're gonna mess it up again. Okay.
Well, if I had brakes, then I could work on getting boobs.
I missed New Orleans. We're gonna miss Mardi Gras this year because we gotta take care of other crap.
Probably.
Mardi Gras is in February, so yeah, we're probably gonna miss it.
But Mardi Gras 2021, in the middle of the apocalypse.
Won't be so great anyway. Probably a lot less people there.
Not just less people. Rules.
But Larry needs a girlfriend.
Alright, so when I went to Mardi Gras, I did buy a shrunken head. It may or may not be real.
We called him Larry.
So we named him Larry.
Larry's a good boy. Larry likes 1 cent casino tickets.
So we pay homage to Larry with the 1 penny left over from your night at the casino, the little tickets.
And he really rewards us for this.
Some days.
We haven't have you gave him his 1 cent tickets from the other casinos?
What? His gallery has expanded.
Actually, Larry's got a blonde nurse that takes care of him.
There's a whole other video.
Larry's got a blonde nurse, skeleton nurse that takes care of him.
I've never done an interior video on the ambulance because it's a mess most of the time.
Yes, we have. When we first got it, we did an interior video.
James Hunter. Why do you hunt Jameses?
What does he say?
Fun with dirt.
Hello, what's up, buddy?
That's some slumming cool ass shit.
Hey guys, what's up, Barry? How's it going? Haven't seen you all in a while. We've been pretty good. How are you?
Well, you know, except for Red's meth addiction, we're fine.
That's your meth addiction. I've got the fucking coffee addiction really bad.
Red has the dick addiction.
Oh, I'd agree with that too.
So, but the thing is, there's like 19 guys going, me next.
Oh, shutty.
My cat Clovis has a shrunken head.
It's real.
Why did you shrink your cat's head?
A cat called Clovis. That's a movie. That's an after-school movie.
It's like one of them ABC after-school special, A Cat Called
ABC,
Clovis.
A cat called Clovis.
Oh, now here we go with the emojicons. What do those say?
Those are monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Yeah, so he shrank his cat's head.
So that has nothing to do with this channel.
What?
Hear no evil, speak no evil.
Oh, that's right.
See no evil.
So we don't want to get banned. So we don't want to. So the Russians stole the election in 2016, but in 2020, no election can possibly be stolen. It's not possible to rig an election.
It's not possible.
It's never been possible to rig an election.
It's not possible to throw ballots in the garbage.
Nope, not possible.
Mail-in ballots.
Can't happen. It is the most secure election in the history of the world has ever known. See, because we don't want to get banned.
Trumpy predicted it. He didn't like it.
We are days away from certification. Do we need to tell you? When it does happen, Trumpy's not going to give up. But
Trumpy's tired. Trumpy's like, fuck it. Fuck you, Joe. Fuck you. I'm going back on to my business. Play golf in Scotland.
See, hopefully by next week we will have stimulus checks. Don't count on it.
What I've heard is next year. Don't even count on that. Seriously.
I mean, they closed us all down. They fucked over all our lives.
Jobs are difficult to find now because they're shutting every fucking thing down again. So we're like roughing it right now.
Yeah, it's been interesting. Especially since I now have to go all the way down the mountains with no brakes. I always enjoy that kind of challenge.
But we do have a new windshield, so we're...
We do have a new windshield. Well, we've had a new windshield.
For quite a while. But when you first got it, it was like crystal clear. Is there like glass in here? What? It's been rough to find jobs lately.
The thing about government is, have you ever seen government get smaller? We're back from our shoot. It's not natural. All right, cousins, brothers.
Are you
Prove
Blake?
it.
Hey.
No.
No, wait.
Cousins, brothers, prove it. I'm listening. It looks interesting. Prove it. I'm waiting.
He likes a good debate, so be prepared.
I like to be devil's advocate. What's wrong with that?
He likes to be Jimmy Contrary.
She calls me a contrarian.
He's a very... That's because you are a contrarian.
No, which means I disagree with her opinion on everything or anything. So I'm a contrarian.
Everything and anything, and everybody else's too. Ask Harv. Harv, you out there?
Oh, Harv doesn't watch the show.
Harv watches.
Harv is a little deep in the tinfoil right now.
In the tin.
How much are brakes for that?
Who knows? It's going to cost us at least a couple hundred.
Well,
or more.
Okay, so what we're talking about is drum brakes on a 1987 one-ton dually E350 van. Don't know.
Is it like the brakes are connected to the steering too? Is that what was that
No.
again?
That's the
You're lucky
G30.
on that.
That's another truck.
Okay.
We don't have hydro boost. Thank God. No, this
I
is
don't have it either. Hopefully.
No, this is the
Okay,
Ford.
good.
So these are drum brakes on a 1987 E350. What's that going to cost? You know what it's going to cost? About 97 cents, because I'm going to bolt that shit off, drop new pads on the front ends, and we'll be fine.
But it's not going to cost you 97 cents to rent all the tools to jack this motherfucker up. You got to change the front brakes too.
See, this is what I love about Third Phase. They were bottle diggers in Hawaii, and that was what their channel started as. And they really put a lot of effort. This is one of the things that always struck me about them, is they put a lot of effort into their videos, to the cinematography. Even though they're digging a fucking hole in the ground, they put a lot of effort into the cinematography. And over the years, the channel has actually evolved into UFOs and conspiracies and all kinds of interesting stuff. I mean, they've really just blown up and expanded beyond imagination. But they have taken that same ability of this to look at the world and get the camera angles, get the cinematography. They're very good at this. I very much envy them, because I'm just a dumbass who goes and digs holes in the ground. Largest UFO channel on the internet. Exactly. Because you guys took that same passion for taking a simple bottle dig and filming it from an interesting angle and applied that to UFOs. Well, I don't have that interest. I want to be out digging every goddamn day. I don't care about interesting camera angles. And that's the difference. That's why you're succeeding. That's why I'm not. Because I just want to dig. I don't really care about being Steven Spielberg. But you guys put so much effort into your stuff. That's what happened. You evolved. Me, I'm the same old fucking dinosaur. Drinking beer, digging holes in the ground.
You're a dinosaur, and they turned into a Homo sapien.
They turn into a, no.
They turned into a human.
They turn into grays. Third phase is beyond Homo sapien. They've evolved into grays.
Awesome.
I mean, if you like peel back Blake's skin suit, I mean, he'd have like the big almond eyes. I think Blake is an alien. I'm telling you, I think Blake's an alien. That would explain why they've got this figured out. That is so my next video. Blake is an alien.
Yes.
Yes.
From the beginning. Yeah.
And you guys were here from the beginning of Adventures with Jim. Yep, we are both aliens. I'm telling you. I don't know about the other guy.
His hair is completely alien.
But I know Blake is an alien. If we peel back that mask, I mean, he's a gray. That might be my next video.
It's like a gray.
Third phase of moon are aliens. We're twins. Every little boy's dream. I'm going to peel back the mask and I'm going to prove that third phase is actually alien. That's why they know all this stuff.
You know what? I'm not saying it.
I'm not saying they're aliens.
But they're aliens.
But they're aliens. Look, I got to get the haircut for that. I got to get my hair to stand up. All right, got to get it all to stand up.
Hey, I can get that done for you.
All right.
Give me time. I got the hairspray and all that.
Well, no thing, they're aliens. But they're aliens.
Is he still relevant, that guy? Is he still around? Is he still relevant?
The alien meme guy.
I don't even know.
What the fuck was his name?
You should call him...
Call him Jizz Hair.
The Jizz Hair dude. Yeah.
I call him Jizz Hair. But... That's weird.
That's your phone.
But why is my phone but not this phone? Anyways.
Because that's my phone and not your phone. We're live on my phone. I got the
The one video I did utterly wrecked an episode of Ancient Aliens.
And they
yeah.
you.
He's got a weird name, Gregorio Tiscalis. But I utterly wrecked one of their videos of the PBS because I did the research and I figured out they were lying to us. Not lying to us, misleading us on a number of things. PBS copyright claimed the video.
They did.
The title of the video is PBS is a bunch of fucking liars. They copyright claimed it, and instead of
UFO field.
Pulling it down, having it deleted, copyright strike. No, they put ads on it. PBS is a bunch of fucking liars. They put ads on that.
PBS put ads.
So they get ad revenue from PBS is a bunch of fucking liars.
That's fucking hilarious.
Right, PBS, Public Broadcasting System. YouTube does not care. They don't look into these sorts of things. They just rubber stamp that shit. And unless of course you're PewDiePie. But the thing is, the whole video is about. I look into it and I actually look up all of the names of the people they drop. Oh, Dr. So-and-so at lab such and such. So I look up all of this stuff. It's all bullshit. It is all flat out bullshit. And I point out all of this.
And they like, oh,
and they copyright strike it.
And we're gonna fucking copyright it
so they can get the ad revenue from it, not
exactly.
To delete it.
So they can be fucking proven.
They don't care.
Much further and wider.
Right.
That
they don't
liars.
care that it's a lie or misleading.
No, they don't care that it's. They care it's a lie. They care that it wasn't a lie.
Right. See, third phase. I mean, my God, the copyright claims you guys must fight all the time.
They don't care that
want to get deeper into that crap, but there's the other half of me that goes, you know what? People just want to go fucking dig holes in the ground. They don't necessarily always need to be beat over the head with, I'm going to prove those guys wrong. So I'm kind of always torn between this battle. I want to prove that is so wrong. But that is not what people necessarily need.
Right?
Plus, a content, yeah.
Excuse me? George Dory. Oh my fucking God. You know what?
What?
I love a fucking Art Bell. I like him a lot better than George Dory.
Who the fuck's Art Bell?
Coast to Coast with Art Bell.
Of 3:15.
fucking-
Jesus Christ.
The dude that talks about aliens and ghosts and fucking
Art Bell is God, coast to
Bill
coast.
yeah, he passed
Coast
away.
to coast.
He lived in the highlands of Nevada. Remember that? You remember?
See, there's
He
that
came
whole
at 1
universe.
o'clock in the morning in North Carolina. I fucking love Art Bell.
See,
I miss him.
That whole
He's
universe
back.
of, oh, we need to talk about, the election steal. We need to talk about the UFOs. We need to talk about the ghosts. We need to talk about the Bigfoots. And then there's the other half of the universe where
Exactly. He does suck.
people want and need to decompress, fart jokes, beer, and go dig fucking holes in the ground.
You see what Third Face said? He actually interviewed Art Bell.
Yeah.
George Norrie blows chunks. He sucks.
I-
He's nothing compared to Art Bell.
The Cousins brothers absolutely dominated. And they are incredible. You guys make sure you guys have links, and if I can do anything,
I can't believe you don't know who.
I will put more links up. I love you guys. But
Or you
I
never listened
still
to that.
want to provide. Maybe I'm dumbing down people. Maybe I'm like lowest common denominator. I still want to provide that real content of going to a place and going, oh look, I found a piece of tinfoil because, hey, there are so many other folks out there shouting and ranting and raving and working people into a frenzy, and a lot of that's important. So if it's not, I don't want to be that guy. Maybe I should be. I don't know.
I used to listen to Art Bell every fucking night.
Coast to
Come on
coast.
at 1 o'clock in the morning in North Carolina.
Well, no wonder he's
East
so
of the
batshit
Rockies,
crazy.
under the Rockies.
Listen to that shit.
It was fucking epic. That was the show.
See, there you go. Art Bell was the best.
He was. He was fucking awesome. When George Norrie took over, I quit listening. He's no Art Bell.
I tell you what, there are a billion channels on YouTube that will talk about an article they saw on Reddit. The third phase of the moon
Reddit.
is
I
the
like
real deal. They won't talk about an article they saw on Reddit. They'll call the guy who wrote it and said, hey, can you tell us more about it?
Ooh, excuse
Right?
me.
So they will go farther.
That's the
They
best.
provide a reality on the other end. I provide a reality on this end. Let's drink some beers and go find some fucking gold and
Detailers.
dig some holes in the ground. And I think that is goddamn important. We can't lose sight of that because there are so many channels in the middle. They go, oh, did you see this thing on the internet? No, that's not what Third Phase does. It's not what I do. And that is what we need to remember. Right?
Absolutely. He's drunk as fuck.
I'm not drunk. I just gotta pee.
How do you done pee 4 times since the last 5 minutes?
She's peed 5.
I'm a girl, but
And
I'm
pooed twice.
No. I'm a girl. I'm supposed to pee a lot.
Dudes. Shh. Look, are there any chicks around? Are there any chicks around? All right, if there's any chicks around, just turn this off. Dudes, you know what I figured out? Girls sit down to pee. Okay. So, like, when you and I, when we go to shit, well, that's an event, right? We have to go find a place to shit. Well, girls, no. They're like, oh, I gotta pee. And like 9 hours later, they're like, whew, that was a long pee. Shh. Girls poo instead of peeing all the fucking time. They don't tell us. It's a secret. For guys, it's an event. I have to go take a shit. For girls, it's like, I have to go pee. Oh, silly me, it turned into a poo. I'm just saying. Okay, let the girls back into the room.
This has started the girls never take a poo.
Look this up.
Hey,
Fact check.
girls do not take poos.
I want you guys to fact check me on this. The world's longest poo
Oh, shut up.
is a girl poo. 27 feet of poo.
Ew, that's like
So to take
like.
this, she had to
How
squat
did
down.
this go down this fucking alley here?
So to make this world record, she had to squat. All right, and she had a guy pull a piece of paper along. So he pulled this piece of paper along as she pooed, and it was a single continuous 27-foot long poo. This is the world record longest poo from a girl.
Hey, we're losing viewers by the half seconds here. There's like 14 people, 13 people. Like, fuck this shit. There's 15 people now. They like 2 people like your poo story.
Was Aaron? Apparently, I know there's a whole story behind this. She went into training to find the right foods, the right schedule, the right, you know what I'm talking about, the right schedule, so that her colon would be completely full when she went for the attempt. So can you imagine? You're that guy.
But
You're like,
how
I
does
gotta
it
pull
stay
this.
all together?
I gotta pull this paper of poo at just the right speed. Must be like, it's a fuck ton of rice. That's like 97 pounds of rice.
Hey, that's the PF change right there. You remember the joke with South Park and PF Chang's?
Indiana Jones.
You remember that?
What?
The South Park joke with PF Chang's.
Oh, Shitty Walk. Welcome to Shitty Walk.
No, he like the biggest poo ever in the world or something.
Oh, that was Randy. That was
yeah.
Randy. That was
PF
Randy.
Chang's.
Yeah, Randy took the, and they measured, they weighed it.
Cheers.
Indiana Jones. Except
Right
Indiana
to
Jones
the
is in someplace not Indiana. I can't remember where, but you're not in Indiana. Where are you? So I can make fun of it.
America.
America.
He's in America somewhere.
Are you in red or blue America? How about that? Staten Island. Indiana Jones is in Staten Island. Oh my God, why?
That's blue America.
And if possible, how many could you shoot on your way out? A red borough and a blue state.
Oi.
There's a lot of those. If you look at the 2016 election map, the entire country's red with a couple of blue freckles.
A blue freckles?
Blue freckles.
A blue freckles?
And it is all them fucking hellhole Democrat-held storm cities. The rest of the country's red. What does the 2020 map actually look like?
America. We've been going 100 million hours now. We're doing the
Look,
telethon for the G2, the brakes.
I'm not saying
Telethon.
election fraud. I'm not saying election fraud. But it was election fraud. I gotta piss.
He's got to piss every 4 seconds now.
God, bladder like a 9-year-old girl.
You do, I know you do. What's up, Indiana? Red borough and the blue state, Staten Island. Oh my gosh! All right. He's over there. He's in there doing this waterfall right now. You can hear it. Hey, Jim and Red from Northwest Arkansas. I treasure hunt and metal detect. Awesome. Draining the main vein, exactly. If you shake it more than twice, you're playing with him. Give him a squeeze, and
like that would be the first time today.
Give him a squeeze and put him away. Oh, he shakes the shit out of his poor buddy. This dude's from mountain region in New Hampshire. Awesome.
Yeah, I've never made it to New Hampshire.
Slap his ass. We came close to New Hampshire. Or did we?
It's ED. Yeah, we're not at the ED level yet. Anyways, yeah, there's some friends of mine. I I was going to go see in New Hampshire. Once upon a time, there was this pair of lesbians. They used to get naked on camera for me and want me to go to New Hampshire. Just saying. People in New Hampshire are not right.
They get married in Vermont?
I don't know, but they both want a dick. So why were they lesbians? Hi, Jim and red camouflage metal detector from Minnesota.
Ooh, Minnesota.
Mary Jane.
What?
Hi. Mary Jane, why did you have to change your name? Inquiring minds need to know. Mary Jane is a frequent commenter, especially on the live show. Now it's camouflage metal detector. So Mary Jane, why did you have to camouflaged?
How'd you get camouflaged? Why'd you have to be camouflaged? I thought it was Mary Gardner.
Dylan Hunter, Bentonville, Arkansas.
There's a lot of people from Arkansas on here.
Misery. Well, so they were up at the northern end of Arkansas. We passed through the southern side. Oh, Mary Jane, the weed chick. She's going to do her own detecting channel.
Nice.
Why you waiting to spring? So there's lots of aspects to doing treasure hunting. It's not just, oh, here is the crap I found today. Here's the gear, here's my plan, here's my maps, here's my history. There's a lot that you can do. You don't have to wait till spring.
According to what part of the country you're in, if you have to wait.
Well, even if you have to wait to that, you can still go. I tell you what would be awesome would be visual recon as you're driving past snow-covered fern fields. Okay, this one is 1794 home site. Such and such lived here. Okay, this one. So you line up all of these. I'm telling you. Don't wait till spring. Launch that shit. Mary Jane won't be a catchy naming. Plus, I'm not a woman. It's the 21st century. You can be an attack helicopter if you want to be. Don't really care what your gender is, Mary. Camouflage metal detector. Well, that might get you in trouble with, oh my God. I want to say it was 10, maybe 8 years ago. They had threatened to call the metal detector police on me. The people who thought I dug sloppy holes. Present companies.
KKK sites. Hold on, I'm tired of what the flippy flip.
So
Are you reading this?
there was actually somebody who was going to call the metal detecting police on me.
Oh, try for loco. Oh God, no.
I've dug a KKK site, and we found evidence.
Oops. He wants you to drag a four local.
Ice fishing. Oh my God, fishing videos are awesome. In fact, if you're ice fishing, you can be ice magnet fishing. I'm telling you, you will rock it. You drop a big ass fucking magnet down an ice hole. And it will
Drop that fucking magnet down an ice hole.
Yeah.
Ice hole.
We're thinking here. We're brainstorming. We're working it. We're working the plan.
He likes dropping stuff in ice holes.
We're not talking about my ex. Stop talking about my ex.
You're fucked up. You're so drunk and stuff. Jack and Coke.
Thing is, I don't want like a truckload of fucking iron. What the fuck am I gonna do with a truckload of iron?
Recycle it. Sell it.
I dropped my phone down in holes many times. There's a whole fetish videos website channel around exactly that. All right. Rule 49 of the fucking internet. There is porn of it.
There's porn of every fucking thing.
There is porn of it.
If you can think it, there's porn of it.
So yeah, putting your phone down holes, it exists. That just does. In fact, porn created the internet. That is my thesis.
This is feces.
Where I lived, 35,000 British troops in the 1700s. Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, you're... Jesus Christ. New Hampshire?
Where lesbians are.
That's where lesbians are. New Hampshire. Oh my God, yes. But I tell you what I loved was the ass end of New Jersey.
He loved
that really
New
came out wrong.
Jersey's ass end.
That really came out wrong. So you got the front end of Jersey, which is like New York's bitch and Atlantic City.
We don't like New Jersey's white castle zone.
It's a hell zone. It's just hell. But the back end of the state, on the other end of the state, we
like
passed
farmland.
through the back end of New Jersey.
Farmland, gorgeous.
Not just farmland. We're talking like
Gorgeous.
ancient fucking stone walls, stone barns, incredible stuff.
But the only thing
Oh,
about
look,
New Jersey,
my troll's back. Bro, I mean mac and cheese.
great. Listen, but the only thing about New Jersey is they put goddamn.
I live in farmland
No.
in New Jersey.
Listen.
What?
They put ketchup on the White Castles.
New Jersey?
No, it's such a tragedy.
Okay. On my list of first strike, I'm going to take out Beijing. I'm going to take out Moscow. I'm going to take out all of North Korea because fuck you. And I'm going to take out New Jersey because you put ketchup on White Castle burgers.
He says he's been watching for 8 years on a troll. So stop calling him now.
So why the hell have you been watching me for 8 years?
Why are you eating mac and cheese all the time?
Are you damaged?
Put
Well,
some
have you-
hamburger in
look,
that shit.
my apologies. If you've been watching me for 8 years, you are damaged. You have been damaged.
You gotta be damaged to watch
You have to
this
be
shit.
damaged by now by my bullshit.
And now he's got double the damage since I've been around. Quit calling him a
Mountain region,
troll.
farmlands, and berms.
Troll.
Yeah. There is a strip of New Jersey that is like nothing you have ever heard about New Jersey.
You always think of New Jersey about across the river from
The
New
pollution
York.
and the crime and the people. And
that's where New York sends their fucking
and-
barges of trash.
Right, but there's this strip on the back end of New Jersey that is just like, oh my God, what the fuck universe did I drive into?
Exactly the same thing with New York too.
Oh, yeah.
There's a farm country back there. It's really nice to travel through.
Right, the frozen castles, hell no. However, we were in one of the southern states, There was a sign, there was a handwritten sign on the freezer that said, frozen white castles, they're like crystals.
Oh no. That's horrible.
No, not the same thing.
There's a crystal like a mile from us.
Wait, South Jersey, I don't know what you guys call it, but I was on that back end where it was nothing but stone walls, stone barns, open land, and like, oh my God, 19,000 fucking years old. It was incredible. But I didn't know where to start digging because, I mean, everybody's got land, right? That is the Jersey I want to dig. The front end, New York can have it.
The Garden State.
Yeah, the Garden State. The garden of what?
You tell me.
PA has some of the same areas, right? That whole front East Coast area, oh my God. And that's kind of where I'm headed. Yeah, New Jersey sucks. Not all of Jersey sucks. That's the point. There are parts of New Jersey that are, oh my God. But you have got to stop putting ketchup on White Castles, or I'm going to nuke your asses. This is the way it is.
Right?
Right? That is sacrilege. Myrtle.
We'll try
Why Myrtle? Why should I go to Myrtle? What do I put on them? I've heard Jersey stinks like rotten tuna. That is the front end of it. That is the part that is attached to New York, the part that is attached to all of the bullshit out that way. The other side of Jersey, very fucking different. I mean, it changes instantly.
There's a lot of...
Yeah, Staten Island. Staten Island infects Jersey. All right. What are we talking about here, though?
What are you talking about?
Why should I go to Myrtle?
Myrtle Beach has a lot of human trafficking.
Yeah, Myrtle Beach has a lot of human trafficking.
Yeah.
I know where to find shark's teeth. I don't need Myrtle for that. Okay. Myrtle. I don't go to Myrtle Beach for coins. Period. That's not going to happen. Oh yeah, I'm going to get some 8-up fucking half a zinc, which is not going to pass for money anywhere. It's not working. There are far more interesting beaches for money.
Like Folly.
Like Edisto. One of the fascinating things about Edisto is there was a pier that extended out into the ocean. And there was a bar and an arcade that sat on that pier for decades. And the arcade actually had its own tokens. So every once in a while, you'll actually find Edisto arcade tokens on the beach. And when the sands shift in the right direction, you will find fuck tons of 1930s and 1940s coins. They're there. They're just buried nine miles deep. You can't find them. What do I get out of Myrtle? There's the citizens' coins, shark's teeth. Well, shark's teeth I get from Somerville. I don't need to go to Myrtle for that.
We get a lot better fossils out of
Somerville.
Walterboro, Somerville than we do Myrtle.
I don't get any.
There's
fossils.
like tidal.
I don't get any fossils out of Walterboro. I have to go to Somerville to get fossils.
Well, you know what I mean. That vicinity, Charleston.
We'll get you some. But
I'm cooking some lettuce.
Myrtle Beach is very, very big.
It's just really touristy, is what it is.
It's really touristy, so there is touring, but it is very long, very thin, very consistent. When you get down into Isle of Palms, Folly, Edisto, Hilton Head,
St. John's.
St. John's, the other
Or
one, Jesus Christ, Georgia, the one right over the border, Savannah, Tybee. Tybee. Go to Tybee, and the one south of that is, fuck if I remember.
Fuck if I remember.
All of these islands have a different character, and they really bring out some interesting stuff. Myrtle is like a long flat strip. Maybe you'll find something. Maybe the other 9,000 guys metal detecting found it before you.
Every time I've been to Myrtle, there's like 10 other metal detector guys out on the beach.
But Myrtle is just a long straight beach. It's beautiful if you want to take the family, if you want to go swimming. There are these gorgeous piers that go out there. Hey, when I was in college, we would go down there, we'd sip margaritas on the pier. Awesome. But for metal detecting, there's like 19,000 other guys out there.
Literally. Every time I would go metal
Coil
detecting,
to a drone that can go underwater, working on it.
every time I would go to Myrtle Beach, there would be
Always.
4 or 5 other metal detectorists out there looking, going both directions.
Right, but even Isle of Palms, even Folly, 3 o'clock in the morning. There's somebody out there metal detecting that shit.
Well, if it's the heat of the summer, I can see that.
All right, so I like. Oh yeah, we're not gonna talk about this old videos. Those old videos suck. I like gold.
What are we not talking about?
Like my old reclaiming gold from electronics.
Oh no, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, if you had like 19 tons of electronics.
How about building a Xerox machine from scratch?
Yeah, the Xerox machine. There you go.
Rebuilding it. How many hours have we recorded?
I don't know. So the question is, what was your first metal detector?
What?
Yeah.
A Discovery, something 20 something. From
Bounty
Radio
Hunter.
Shack.
Bounty Hunter Discovery.
From Radio Shack.
I had a Heathkit BFO. Not kidding.
My first
Not kidding.
metal detecting was a birthday present for my first husband.
How many husbands have you had and buried? I'm a little worried now.
No, oops, this against me. It was for my first boyfriend, not for my first husband.
Nice to have tits, huh? Her first boyfriend gave her a metal detector. I had to build from a bag full of parts a Heathkit BFO. That was my first metal detector. 1984? 83?
I was a kitty in diapers in.
But I made my first one too, yeah. Yeah, because you could order them. You could order the kits in, and yeah, that's what we did back in the day. Radio Shack. This was not Radio Shack. This was Heathkit. Let's not confuse the two.
Oh, hell.
Good and expensive metal detector to start with. I don't know anymore. The market is flooded with crap. That's why I would love to do like a fundraiser, buy a metal detector, I'll test it, review it, and then give it away. I think Al tried that. But illegally. Yeah, Al, he kind of went down a bad road there. Technics 4000. This is like the Delta 4000.
I don't know.
No, I think it is. Don't order anything from Wish. No, worse. I want to order from Walmart.com. Because I was looking for how to order in a G2 to any location I wanted. I can order a G2 through Walmart.com. Of course, there's also 5,000 other metal detectors of brands you and I have never heard of. I would love to test those. I want to test those machines and give them away as toys. Because it would be fun. In fact, I would actually like to open them up, take pictures of the circuit boards, find out who they ripped off, yada, yada, yada. I'm a dork that way. Anyways, hon, she's hungry. And when the redhead's hungry, you have to go find a body to feed it. When they're done eating the souls,
You can have the rest.
they go for the barbecue.
Okay.
So Jesus Christ. Hey everybody. I'm fucking tired as hell. And I still got a couple beers left, which is awesome. What?
You got no beers left. I got one.
Wait a minute, I have no beers left?
Cool.
You give me a fucking sandwich.
Go get your fucking beer at the rest. The truck stop. He drank all his beers, you guys.
Oh, we gotta get out of here, guys. Yeah. Before she fucking eats me. My buddy just asked what you want. I want a G2.
A G2 from Technetics.
Technetics G2 with the 5-inch coil, so I can wreck the East Coast. And then when I go West Coast, I want to go Bug 2, so I can wreck the West Coast.
Not to get confused with T2. You want a G2.
I want a G2.
Not a T2. We've already got a T2. What's the difference between G2 and T2?
The G2. What is the difference between the G2 and the G2?
You want the G2.
The G2 doesn't suck.
Neither does the T2.
Actually, the G2 is a hybrid off of the Fisher Gold Bug. Runs at 19.1 kilohertz. Is more designed for gold small targets, but the T2 SE is more of a lower. It's like I think 17 or a 15 kilohertz. Runs at a lower frequency, better at silver, better at deep targets. The G2 is better at absolutely wrecking you in impossible places. That's my metal detector. The G2 will destroy you because it is incredibly good, incredibly precise in impossible places. The T2 SE you take to the farm field. You can get 14 inches on a quarter.
What's wrong with that?
That's nothing.
Absolutely not.
There's absolutely nothing. But I take you to certain sites of mine, you will perish. A slow, painful iron death. Because the G2 will wreck your ass.
You found plenty with T2 last time we was at the special site.
Right. Here, T2 pulled 16, at the T2 SE pulled 16, the silver dimes 16 inches, 14 inches. What did he say? Silver dime 16 inches. That is what the T2 does. The T2 is a very deep machine.
I love my T2.
The SE, not the original.
SE.
The SE.
Not the original.
The G2 is not as deep, but it is massively more precise. I have dug holes where I have pulled out a dozen square nails, full-size fucking square nails. And right in the middle of all them square nails will be a fucking real. The G2 is incredibly precise. The T2 SE, not as precise, but deeper. In flat out in a farm field, the SE will kill the G2. I don't hunt farm fields. I hunt impossible places. The Delta 4000 is a decent starter machine. I don't know how anything compares to the Deus. I've never actually used one.
What's that one you got? Nocta?
The Nocta was nice. The one that got kind of like banged up in the RV wreck? Yeah.
Yeah, the Nocta got fucked up in the RV wreck.
What do I have to do to get started? Post my first video on YouTube. Do you have a phone? Because that's all this is a phone pointed at my stupid face. I found more from small spots 2 feet wide. Yeah. It doesn't happen so much anymore because things are really, really hammered. But there was that surge in the 80s when silver was really high priced. The metal detector guys went crazy. They cherry-picked everything. Every once in a while, you'd go to a city park, and it would be like clad, and you would hit this line of nothing but silver, where none of the old guys had walked before. And it would just be like silver after silver after silver after silver, because in this huge park, there would just be like this one line where the old guys had like they walked up and they walked over and down and they missed this section.
They didn't grid it, did they?
I don't know what they did. I don't know. I can't speak for the old guys. It used to be every once in a while you would find this line. It was beautiful. You'd have like 5 and 9 silver days. Fork those parking meters. Fork them.
What?
Oh, there was a video that never got posted.
Post it.
I don't know what the clips are. There was a payphone at a gas station.
Is that North Carolina?
They had like $9 in quarters spilled all around.
From 1970 something, literally.
Yeah, everything was 70s.
That's Thomasville.
But yeah, we shot a video.
Wow.
It never got posted for reasons I don't understand. Of nothing but this former payphone at a gas station and the $9 in change spilled around it.
That was on top.
I show people where and how. Good idea, bad idea. Is it, where do you draw the line? I did a search on YouTube for me and it didn't come up. Do I have to post my first video in order for someone to, okay. I don't know how to start on YouTube anymore. I've been on YouTube an extraordinarily long time. How do I don't even know how to grow my own channel. I don't know how to get new people to see my videos right now. I've been on YouTube a very long time. How does somebody new get noticed? Don't know. Friendly Metal Detecting Forum, TreasureNet, Facebook groups, Twitters. I don't know many metal detecting Twitters, but okay, maybe they're out there. And send me links to your videos. I will review your video and tell you how bad you are. Because I'm that big of a dick.
And if you want actual notifications, you gotta hit.
Yeah, notifications. You gotta hit the bell.
Hit
you
all.
Look, you gotta hit my PayPal link. Send me some bucks. You gotta hit the bell. Make sure you get notified. No, seriously, send me some links. I will tell you, when I first started making videos, this may no longer apply, but what really kind of launched me was I would do reviews on other metal detector videos. I would do clips, I would take clips from other people's videos, say, hey, this is an awesome find. Hey, they fucked this up. Hey, they've got a piece of shit equipment. And it was honest. It wasn't all, blowing smoke up people's asses. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, whatever. That is what really kind of got me noticed a little bit, is that I would talk about other people's videos. And then I would shoot my own on top of that. This is how I do it, right? Does that make sense? And I've gotten away from that because you make your stuff, I'll make my stuff. We'll go our own separate ways, we're fine.
No copyright issues.
Library of Congress has the best maps in the world if you know what to look for. I want the Book of Secrets. It's there. Come on. Didn't you see the Nicolas Cage movie? Duh. Okay. Any map I can get, everybody else can get. They've seen it. Trust me on this one. I focus on the white spaces in between because Joe Blow on his horse and chain didn't get everywhere. They filled in a lot of those old maps based on guesses. This is fact. There are a lot of things that existed that did not make the maps because we don't have like the 9,000 guys to scrub every single square inch of the fucking county to find that thing. So I scrub the white spaces in between.
What do you scrub them with?
What do I scrub them with? Palm olive. And
My favorite.
I do kind of like that Walmart lube. That's been working pretty well lately.
Ah.
Yeah, right? Just saying. His tongue red. It's white.
It's beer white.
Look, I'm married to a redhead. What do you think I'm licking? So yeah, my tongue's red. Alright, so if you want to start a channel, first you start with your channel trailer, short video. Hey, I'm a metal detector guy. Or girl, Mary, come on Mary, don't fuck with me. I want to see you out metal detecting in high heels and a mini skirt because, oh my God, that'd be hilarious. But Mary, I mean camouflaged, I'm sorry. I get confused. I'm old and I've got Alzheimer's and alcoholism. Post your channel trailer first. I have family living on an old strawberry orchard. Which is great, but dried out, sold. Yeah, there's lots of spots to find. You got some family history to get you off the start there.
It's probably digging tits.
Yeah, I dig tits.
Digging tits.
Oh yeah, fuck Brit. Brit's done for. She's a flash in the pan. But you have some old sites to start with. Awesome. Start with a short intro, Mary. I mean, camouflaged. I'm sorry. I'm still gonna call you Mary. You better fucking paint your fingernails.
But his name was Mary Jane. That means marijuana. So we'll just lay off the guy.
I don't know about that.
Mary Jane, marijuana.
Like half of the Catholic world is named Mary Jane. It'll be fine.
No, that's Mary Catherine. You got him confused.
That's the other half of the Catholic world is named Mary Catherine. Thank you, great deals. So, start your channel. Send me some links, and I will do my best to promote you to whoever is left watching me, whoever YouTube allows to see my videos, because I still think.
Shadow ban.
Yeah, I used to smoke, but now I eat cookies. I'm down with that.
He's into edibles.
Wait a minute. Right. Lots of stuff. But it's not so much like, oh, I'm going to teach a 6-week class. It's like every day is a new challenge. How do I handle this? How do I look at this? What settings? How do I attack this? What pattern? Every hunt it's not a 6-week class. You don't look at it like, oh, I've got to hit these points. No. Every hunt is a new piece of information. Have fun. Send me your links. I love you guys. We had third phase of Moon on tonight. Holy hell. Those guys have got like, I think third phase is actually like over 1 million fucking subscribers. And for some dumb reason, they watch my stupid ass.
They love you.
The Cousins brothers. They're
Cousin
awesome.
brothers. That's what he said.
I'm just unbelievable. They still watch me because, like, no, they remember the little people. They're great guys.
We're the little people.
You start your channel. Send me links. I love promoting new folks.
Hit the bell below to get notifications if you want it.
Oh
Hit
yeah,
all.
jingle
The
my
belly.
No, jingle my bell with cash. Fuck that notification bell. Jingle my bell with some cash.
Oh God.
I'm an alcoholic. I need more beer.
Oh, I'll let you have my last beer because I'm done for.
What do you mean your last beer? You don't drink this shit.
No, there's a Bud Ice in there. You know.
What do you mean? You drank the other 9 Bud Ices?
I drank 2 Bud Ices.
You drank the other 8 Bud Ices. Jesus Christ! How do I get rid of this thing? Okay,
I'm too. Wait a minute.
No, I don't want to do that. That's the wrong button.
What are you doing?
I will get you shark's teeth when I get back to South Carolina.
Send him an email and the link is below.
Right now, I know
We're a little
of
bit
a
away
couple
from-
of shark's tooth locations, South Carolina and Ohio, and I'm stuck in between them. I can't get to either one until I
For a
get
minute.
there.
For a minute.
So we will get there. Why is this still there? It is.
There you
Hey, no domestic. No domestic. Don't
go. No what?
no dimist.
Oh. What
No
do you-
domestic.
No diamonds. Get those gosh darn earth. No
Yeah.
fighting.
So stop arguing with me. I'll get you your damn shit. Seriously.
Email it below.
Yeah, we were headed that way. So we have to get our storage unit out of North Carolina, so we don't have to pay for that
We gotta
fucking
get our
thing
storage unit out of storage.
that we haven't seen for 3 goddamn years. I don't need it. I don't need to be paying money for something I haven't seen for 3 fucking years.
It's been a while.
It's
Oh
been a while.
Lord, have mercy, I'm sleeping.
Don't need that shit anymore.
What
Need to
time
get rid
is
of
it
that.
anyway?
What time is it?
Nighttime.
It's nighttime.
Go away.
Need to get rid of that, and then I'm headed to South Carolina. I got it because I'm taking it all to Ladson, which is just on the doorstep of Somerville and the canals. And
We did
Church
actually spend overnight in Lansing in an RV and sail the next morning, which is nice. But I wouldn't recommend the showers there.
Yeah, the shower's a little
They're
iffy
kinda
in
gross.
Ladson.
They're kind of gross.
Oh, Jesus Christ, we're like 20 people. Holy hell.
Leaky's.
Lincoln's below. Hit us with some cash. We will be back.
We need brakes and crap.
I'm sitting here going, shh. Like, okay, that's, shh, calm down, shh. We're fine. I need to smoke. You guys need to go to bed or have another beer
I need to go to bed. I'm
or have another
sleepy.
blonde.
As long as we don't have to hear any more of those horrible fucking jokes like the beginning.
Did you? No, seriously. Comment below. What'd you think of the jokes? The jokes were awesome.
Here's what I thought of them.
Win-win. I'm out of here. Later, y'all.